Hey, maybe we're live right now. Sorry about that, guys.
Boy.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it looks
Who
like
Who
we
knows?
Looks
Oh, wait,
like
there
we're
it is.
live.
That's
Oh,
the
nice.
Like it's happening.
All right, well,
It's
hey,
happening.
welcome back, guys.
Yes.
The
Yay.
awesomeness of this stream broke the internet for a little bit.
Yeah, usually does.
So yeah, welcome to Demon Break, an all-new adventure pinned by myself, Rilka. I'll be the game master tonight, and I've got a lot of cool players here with me. Do you guys want to go around the table introducing yourselves?
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure.
Here.
Yeah, sure. I'm Blacksmith. I am playing VMOC.
I'm Evening Star, and I'm playing Hesperus.
I'm Bridget, and I am playing Calico Jane.
Now I'm Tate, and I'm playing Karsten Cinderbeard.
Yes, and we're gonna begin today with a kind of a quick recap. Your patron who's bought your souls from the Soul Sook in Minaros. He's calling you on your sending stones to kind of check in and see how your first day in hell went. So, what have you learned so far?
Our first day in hell was pretty good, pretty informative. We've all met some interesting characters and gotten some good information on some possible leads.
It's true. It's true.
Yep.
And what is your plan of action?
Kill something.
Oh,
Yes, I like that.
Christ.
VMOC,
Yes.
once again, proving you are probably worth how much I paid for you.
Good. Good.
It's true.
Well,
yeah.
we absolutely want to kill something. We also
First, we
wanna
have to
make
figure
sure
out
it's the
who
right-
it is
or
and
the right
how
thing to
we're
kill.
going to do it.
I mean,
Smart.
we want to get to a library, a different library. correct?
There seems to be the break-in at the library in Kenya. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
That seems to be
Yeah.
our best bet because that seems to be linked to the prison somehow. So we're hoping
Yeah.
to find a lead there.
It's true.
Okay,
When
okay.
we definitely, I definitely made friends with a real interesting character. His name's Dickface.
That is really interesting.
Well, it
yes.
is because I don't know if I can use him at a later time if for something. And
You never
I
know
think
when you
it's-
can use a dick face.
It's
That's
good
true.
to have allies from the area. I also found out that when we enter the abyss, we won't be able to entered. So we need to be aware of that, y'all.
Yeah.
That's actually
That it's
very
really
good to know.
hard to get. We have to have a plan
Yes, we
of
have
how to
have
get back out
an
before we
exit-
go in.
an exit plan, if you will, because we can get in there, but it's going to be a little tricky to get out.
Which maybe we can use my connection that I've sort of started cultivating with Cinderella, who's an acolyte of Tiamat.
Oh, very wow. You've
Yeah.
made a lot of friends so far. No
Well,
enemies, I hope.
not friends.
I hope
let's
we
see.
have made enemies.
I don't.
Ah.
Okay.
Yes.
There will be
Yes,
plenty of time
always
for that
ready For a
later.
fight, that VMAC.
He just.
Well, excellent. It
he
sounds
gets
like you.
excited. He gets real excited.
Yes, one of the reasons I like him so much.
It's true.
Well,
and he smells like cookies, which is so random, but I like it.
It's the smell of my people.
It's nice.
Yes.
It's good.
your people are very smelly. That's true.
Smell like delicious cookies. It's
Fresh
wonderful.
baked.
In hell,
Fresh
that is
baked.
actually a plus, though.
I think
Yes.
it's nice.
So if you're headed to Kenya, you might want to. Do you know much of that plane at all?
It's
You
cold.
don't look like you're dressed for it. Yes, that's true.
I got
Well, that's
fur
right. Maybe we should.
on my body.
Well, for all of us who don't have fur all over our bodies, I
should
mean, I'm
get
pretty covered, but
clothes.
I would still like a nice heavy coat.
I could probably use a cloak or something.
Well,
like that.
probably
we've got
need more
shops
than
and
that.
stuff around that we can go.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little quick shopping spree.
Oh, yeah, spending that gold I gave you well, hopefully.
Just a little bit.
Well, good luck
Well, I
finding
don't
heavy
wanna
winter gear in
freeze to
Dis.
death.
It's well, about 1 million degrees here and about negative -1 million in Kenya. So
Oh, wow.
Shit.
it's a little
I
dusty
thought you
there.
said they have everything here. They have all
No,
sorts
it-
of
they
shops.
do.
Well,
It's
wait,
the
see,
jewel
there we
of
go.
hell.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you
There we
say
go.
negative 1 million?
Approximately.
Okay, just quick. Like, can we actually go there and be effective?
I believe he's embellishing a little bit.
Is he? Is he?
Because if
Once
it's 1
again.
million degrees here, I'm pretty sure we'd have already been
Okay.
aflame.
I just want to make sure we're not about to go in and get turned to an ice cube.
Well, you might dress
Excellent.
like that.
Okay.
You might.
Calico
All
Jane.
right. Okay. Look at you. Are you flirting with me? I swear.
Just like your
Terrible.
weird stern dad telling you that you're dressed too underdressed to go to frigid hell.
Okay.
Going out in
Okay.
that.
what, Dad?
Oh, God.
Well,
Okay.
don't freeze and make all this money be wasted.
Okay.
I hate to have to come and
Okay.
thaw you out.
That's valid.
Oh, you can do that, though.
Well, I wouldn't want to, but,
But
you
you
are kind of an
could.
investment,
Okay,
so I
great.
probably
Oh.
would.
So if
Sure,
we
yeah, sure,
accidentally
sure,
turn
sure,
into
sure.
ice
Oh
cubes.
my God! Don't do that. Oh my devil!
Okay.
I said
mean, I'm sorry.
accidentally. I said accidentally.
He's so funny.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I like that.
Well,
Alright.
get to it then.
Okay.
I assume that all this was happening as we were walking to like go to Indus in the boat.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We were making a call on the rock.
No, we were in the apartment still.
You guys were
Doing
in the
Where
Tai
the
Chi.
fuck are we?
He's in the apartment
You guys
doing
were-
Tai Chi.
You guys were in the apartment doing Tai Chi last time.
That's right. I do remember that.
But yeah, there are tons of markets, tons of shops and stuff all throughout Dis. You guys will definitely need some like heavy winter gear or magical protection from the cold.
Is there
Okay.
magical protection available?
Okay.
That's what I would prefer.
Possibly.
Let's go
Great.
shopping. You guys want
Let's
to
go
go
shopping.
Let's go shopping.
Let's
go shopping.
Gonna go try to
Is
find.
the-
Yeah, we're gonna go
Yeah.
shopping.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
there's
go.
the Fetters. It's the district that you're in. There's usually lots of there's lots of stuff all around there. So
Okay.
Let's
You
not
guys
go
can-
to a dwarf shop.
No, I don't
Okay.
want
No,
to do that.
they'll dwarf us up on those prices. I don't want to sound like
Oh, hey now.
what?
Let's not be.
Well, I'm not offended in the least.
It's-
We charge a lot for our high
I'm-
quality
Ex-
products.
Exactly.
just
If you
saying.
don't have the
No.
coin for it, that's
But
understandable.
we don't want to perpetrate a stereotype, you know,
Okay,
with our
okay.
new acquaintance here. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's
I
valid,
have
but-
started.
I
walking.
break
Maybe
all
I'm just a little bit
stereotypes.
behind
I'm
me
so
as
sorry.
I'm searching
That's a
for
dwarf.
a place that looks
Most
like
of them
might
like to fight
have
and hit things
anything
with
other than
hammers.
summerwear.
It's not
I like
so yeah,
casting
Hesperus,
spells.
you're able to
It's not
find
true.
you're
Oh,
able to
where'd she go?
find a mundane kind of winter protection shop and a
Okay.
magical one, whichever one you'd prefer.
I would like to check out the magical one.
Me too.
Let's
Cool.
go there.
I want to go to the mundane one.
Oh, Jesus.
Excellent.
Okay.
So the three of you guys, you
So
find,
you guys hold the coats.
Yep. You guys all find a variety of spells, a couple of magical amulets, rings, things like that that the shopkeeper says, oh, of course these will protect you from the cold. And VMAC, when you go into the mundane shop, it's just like tons and tons of fur everywhere. And like,
Struggling
a
not to
lot.
make a joke.
no, it's exactly what you're imagining.
Struggling not to joke. Just do it. Just say it.
Are we doing that for this one? Okay.
I don't know. So we just added like
You are
bells
now.
to this show. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Man.
Okay.
Balls.
So
Jokes
you
for
guys,
jokes.
you guys each have some money that Kumbhakarna gave you.
Yeah.
He gave us a little bit, like 100 each.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
How,
if you
how
want,
much do things cost? What are
yeah,
the price
if you
tags?
if you want kind of temporary protection, it will run you about 12 hours for a scroll, or the scroll will protect you for about 12 hours. That'll cost you 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
If you want more of an open-ended protection, in the form of some kind of amulet or ring, that will run you about 200 gold pieces. As for
Don't have that
furs,
much.
Yes.
when you tell him that you're going to Caney, it's like, oh, you're gonna need layers and layers upon layers of flayed demon hide and fur from the devil's scrotum.
Sure. Yes.
So there's a lot of stuff actually.
There's
How-
fur on their scrotums.
Some of them,
for-
yeah.
Furs for a
Why
What do you
is
think
that-
sitting above those cloven hooves?
cat person.
That's a weird group of people you have, but
Yes.
let's go 600 for the lot of them.
Gold pieces?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Have you ever tried to shave a devil's scrotum? Do you know how difficult that
why
is?
are the
Probably very
scrotums?
difficult.
These are hand stitched from devil pubes.
Okay. Well.
I-
Again, I haggle with you.
yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
All right.
I like how upfront you are. Can I haggle with you? Oh,
no.
off the
Okay.
table doesn't count.
Do I? No, it
No.
doesn't count when it's off the table.
Thank you.
Ooh,
You sure it doesn't count when it's off the
Do
table?
I-
That's 8.
positive. An 8 total? Yeah, actually 650. I forgot to include the harness
Oh,
that you'll
no.
need
Oh,
to
God.
to actually affix these all to yourself, unless you
Do
plan.
do I have the money that I had before I was pulled into hell?
You have basically just your weaponry, your
Okay.
your clothes, your armor. Yeah,
Okay.
nothing else
It
really.
was all in your chest back at home.
Am I alone in the shop?
Yeah, 'cause we
yeah,
went
it's
to
just
the
you
other-
and
Yeah,
him.
we went to the magical
He's
one.
just like old, like kind of hairy devil
Seems
himself.
like the scrolls
Okay.
might be
God,
our
Is
Is
there
he
something
gonna
I
kill
can do to
him?
like size him up a little bit more?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check to just see what you think of him.
I'm in the magic shop. I'm just
15.
gonna tell them. I'm just gonna go check on him in the other shop. Cause I'm just gonna check on him.
Karsten, how likely is it? Do you think that a 12-hour scroll will be enough?
I mean, at the very least, we can take that, and then we can come back if it's starting to run low,
Yeah.
just so we don't get trapped there.
On you. I'm coming over.
Don't come over
I'm
here.
coming over.
And in terms of cost, that's really all we can about afford.
I know.
right
That's what
there.
I was thinking. Okay.
So you size up this old hairy devil selling hair, and furs. He
It was his
yeah,
own
he's
scrotum.
he's hunched over, spiny, like these long, thin fingers that look like they're really good at weaving together nasty old scrotes. And I don't know, he doesn't look like much of a fighter if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's all I needed to know. Thanks.
Then so the other shopkeeper, the magical shopkeeper, is an Arcanoloth, this like fox-like looking creature, very bookish. If you want to protect all of you and you want to stay close together, there's also some more of like an aura affecting spell. It might be able to save you some gold, but don't stray too far from the
So
from
it
its
would,
casting.
we'd have to stay
What's
close
the
to each other.
radius?
Cast by somebody with some magical aptitude. I think you can push it out to about 30 feet.
Okay.
And
He's
how
gonna
much?
die.
How much would that cost? Well, he's already resistant to cold.
Yeah.
Remember,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Oh.
like
Nice.
that Goliath blood.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So
Okay.
for that one, I'd say about 250. I think is a fair price.
And then we'd split it. Still though.
We could take that and then maybe also pick up a couple of the scrolls just in case.
So
That would wipe us out.
so while you guys are
Would.
debating that,
Is Calico here yet?
Yes, I have come into the shop.
Shopkeep! Thank you. I'm just going to discuss with my friend about the price, and then we'll see what's going on. Calico, come over here.
What are you? What's
so
going
the
on?
furs that you need to survive because you're frail little things are 650 gold pieces. I think this is the only person in the store. He's a little old man.
Little old man
Now,
devil.
I am hesitant to do this because I only like to fight people that are formidable, but I think you should murder him.
Okay.
oh wow,
You could probably pay her.
She's chaotic. She's chaotic though, isn't it? Yeah, her alignment's
Yes.
chaotic.
this
So that
is
makes
pretty in
sense.
character for you.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Do you want me to try to steal stuff before I murder him?
No, I
or
think
just
that
straight
I don't
murder?
want. I don't think we should have a vendetta against us.
Just okay. Is there anybody else in this shop?
No,
DM, is there anybody else in this shop?
So
I already asked you. You
so
said
VMAC,
alright.
yeah, kind of scouted out the whole shop ahead of time, and
Okay.
he hasn't reported anybody to you.
Okay, so there's one like shriveled old
Man devil.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Go try to murder him.
Oh God damn
Hold
it.
on.
If you die in this campaign too, I'm not bringing you back.
That's valid.
I think
If you die in this campaign, Kumbhakarna is going to be pissed. You got yourself killed trying to steal furs from an old, withered devil man.
I think this is how it should go. I am going to use my bow and hold him up.
Okay.
You pretend like you're going to steal from him. You go back, look for a wallet. Just stick that knife right in his neck.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Wow, really easy to convince him to murder. Keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
I take out my bow.
deserved it.
Everyone here deserves
He
it.
looks up at
We
you.
are in hell right now.
Shopkeep, this is a robbery. Do not make a sound or you will die. My friend, who shall remain nameless, will go back and check to see if there's anything behind the counter. So just be still. You will be safe. You will see your grandchildren again, I promise you.
These new damn punk non-devils coming in here thinking take what you want. He grumbles off at you for a while. He does kind of just stand there looking pissed. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Okay. Where's that guy? Ooh. Oh no,
Oh.
that's a 7. Unnatural.
So as you're looking all big and tough, this Goliath holding a bow to this old withered demon's head. What happens? Why is that such a bad attempt?
I don't know.
Your arrow
I thought
falls
I
off the
sounded
bow.
really freaking charismatic there.
You did sound really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? Go ahead and roll that d20 again and take the higher of the two results, but it's not looking good for you.
Oh, that's 14.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
little better.
That's better.
He still just kind of grumbles and curses your lineage and says how he's gonna probably eat your soul.
Don't be racist about this. Just take it, all right?
So what are you up to there,
Okay,
Calico
so
Jane?
he's just like got his bow on him. Is it a bow or?
Yeah, it's a longbow, yeah.
Okay,
Ah.
cool. So and where's the little devil man? Is he like behind a counter or is
Yeah.
he standing up against a wall? Okay, cool.
He's sorting through some like old, nasty, ragged leather.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go up to him. I'm gonna go up to behind him, and I'm gonna try to just knock him out.
Okay,
Oh,
so
come
go ahead
on.
and make an attack roll, and you have a sneak attack ability, right?
I do.
Cool. So yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll with what are you hitting him with?
I did take a dagger out, but I'm not. I'm just gonna try to like
Pommel him.
Okay.
pommel strike.
Uh-oh.
14,
Plus 6 to hit, so 20.
20.
Nice. That definitely hits him.
Okay.
So now go ahead and roll your damage,
I don't know my damage.
It's gonna be a
What is?
D4. I don't know where the rest of your dice are.
and then you get. I think you get 2d6. It might be higher.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
you're
you do
level
get
5.
2d6 for your. Oh wait, no. It'll say on here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for your
it'll
sneak
have your-
attack.
Your sneak attacks is 3d6.
Ooh.
So I'm rolling all of this.
You're rolling all of it for your damage.
Oh
So you can knock him out
She's
in
not
one
gonna
hit.
knock him out. He's gonna be dead.
I mean, it's whatever.
Oh,
That's
that's a lot of dice.
It's an 11.
Okay, so you whack him.
Oh, 11 plus 3, 14.
Oh, nice. You whack him even harder than at first you thought you hit him.
Mm-hmm.
The extra +3 harder.
Yeah.
And you hear kind of this crack from the back of his head. He lets out this curse, and he kind of just like slumps forward. Some like black ichor oozing from the back of his head, matting the fur that he cared so much for on the back of his own scalp.
Yeah. Is
So,
he dead?
go ahead and make a perception check. Or how are you ascertaining this information?
Well, I just hit the shit
just
out of him,
kick
and I
him.
see he's oozing something. I'm just gonna like try to get like a pulse on
Okay.
on a spindly wrist of some sort.
Okay.
Perhaps.
That's gross. Go for it.
That's pretty good.
13.
Just 13 even.
Yeah.
Oh, you're proficient in perception, so 15.
Oh, 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, 16 because it's plus 3.
16.
Sorry.
16.
Jesus,
So
numbers
you,
are
you, keep,
hard.
you notice a couple more details each time. Like, oh wait, maybe he's no, yeah, he's definitely still breathing.
Okay. Cool.
Just slumped over.
Cool. Let's get some coats.
Is he dead?
No.
I thought you were going to kill him.
Oh, well, see, here's the thing. If there's a plan, I tend to forget it or ignore it. I just kind of spaced out in the moment, so I just booped him on the head.
That is playing up to your character's flaw, so you get inspiration for that.
Nice.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you can always spin your inspiration to roll 2d20 and take the higher result.
Oh, all right, groove.
Well,
Get a star.
I
Yeah,
can't just kill someone to clean up your mess because he's already knocked out. So if this comes back to bite us in the ass, I'm holding you responsible.
Ooh. Okay. Anyway, let's get some coats.
So while they're getting coats, we're gonna go back to the magic shop. What do you guys decide on?
Should we get the aura
kind of
thing?
rubs
Do you-
his fingers together.
I'm wondering about that. How long does the aura one last?
Oh, there are different tiers of the
The one that
spell.
you quoted us at
For the
250.
250.
Hold me to my word, why don't you?
Yes.
Okay. That one should last for 18 hours.
Oh, that feels like that's
Only
so
half as much more.
Yeah.
Just to have an aura instead. I feel like we could each get a
We
scroll.
could each get a scroll. We'd be spending less,
Yeah.
and that's only like an extra 6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, which could help us out, but they also might be able to get us some quotes in the other shop too.
Yeah.
We'll go see what
We
they
could do both.
Let's do the scrolls. I'll
Let's
take
do
2.
the
You
scrolls.
take
Dual
2.
scrolls.
Yeah, we'll each get a scroll.
Yeah.
That should be hopefully enough. All right, that's what we'll do.
I would like to try and persuade him to drop it down to 40 gold.
40 gold a scroll.
Yes.
Cool.
We
Yeah,
are
go
buying
for it. Roll
4 of
that
them.
persuasion.
We are buying 4. It's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
good business for you. I
Yeah, it's
assume.
good. We're getting 4 of them. Wait, do we need to get 4 of them? Because he's resistant.
Might as well have a backup if he doesn't need
That's
it.
a good idea. I think I'm probably the frailest of all.
I actually got a pretty hardy
Oh,
constitution.
that's not good.
No.
That didn't work.
Wait, can I be helping her? Because I was like trying to be.
You, if you want to get involved on this natural one, yes, you.
Yeah,
you
I
can.
do.
Yeah,
Get in on that.
Oh
Get
man,
in on that.
persuasion.
yeah, because my persuasion mod is so nice. I get so
Alright.
much of an add to
Oh,
it,
no.
but not
All right,
when I roll a
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is incredibly offended by your offer, Hesperus. You think that 10 gold pieces is worth it? And he just goes off about how you've like ruined his whole day and his whole week, and
I am
you insult his
unimpressed.
children. And I will not sell to a creature of your temperament. And then, what do you do to try and salvage this, Karsten?
Oh, all right,
As he
all
starts to try
right.
and salvage this, I am loosening my blade.
You don't need to get your panties in a twist, all right? It's going to be fine. How about, because we are doing a bulk purchase, how about we'll call it 45 gold per each. Yeah, but you knock off 5 for us, and and we'll put a good word out for you that you have quality products here.
I don't want to even speak into the shop. If it gets you out of here, so be it. There'll be 180 for the 4 of them.
Great.
Okay.
All right. Shell that over.
Yeah.
All right. He kind of like scowls at you as you walk out of the store.
I'm just gonna mark off 90 on mine. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Boom.
So you guys have some ill-gotten gains.
Mm-hmm.
And you're already.
we paid for us. You just trying to murder a
Just
dude.
armfuls of coat and like nasty hair coats and mufflers and
Yes.
everything. We just grab everything we can fucking carry. We got coats, we got mittens, we got.
Oh man.
hats.
Do you have a fur-lined cloak?
Yes.
Great. I would like that.
Okay.
It's a fur-lined cloak with an outer layer of fur, also
Great.
with a mid layer of fur.
Ooh.
It's
Just
just, a
so
fur
much-
cloak.
A fur-
it's
a fur tie-off.
layered
I
cloak.
just grab
Nice.
things based on approximations of y'all's size.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Is
that
mine like
doesn't
really
turn out
oversized?
No.
bad. So as you guys
Appropriately
step out,
sized.
as you step out of the shop, you immediately start sweating while carrying all this fur. It's
Yeah.
so freaking hot in
I'm a
this.
cat people. Do I sweat? I think I do a little light panting.
You do have some heavy panting actually.
Hey.
And
Why are you guys panting?
It's just me.
It's just
Oh.
her.
Okay.
Cause I'm tabaxi. Are you stupid? I don't sweat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
It's
know.
okay. It's all right. We're new to each
I'm
other's
hard
lives.
infernal, but it doesn't seem to help me. So.
Hey guys, come on, take
Wait,
it.
yeah, yeah. I thought.
I am immune. Oh yeah, I do have a resistance.
Yeah, you're
to fire.
fire resistant. You're cold resistant. 'cause-
Yes.
Yeah.
If she's fire
I was about to
resistant,
say I'm
I'm
immune
not
to
having a good
disease.
time
That's
here.
not
so
it.
yeah, you feel fine, but your
Okay.
armor
Es-
is
essentially,
still,
My
like,
yeah.
armor's
So like
too
in
hot to
very
wear.
hot
Yeah.
climate, she's gonna do better than we would.
okay.
So
He'll do
yeah,
better
you
than
guys.
I'm cat panting.
So you guys have maybe everything you need to go to Cania? Are you headed that way now?
Actually, I wanted to see if we could find a magic shop that would potentially have a bag of holding, just so we can carry all of our crap with us.
Who's gonna buy this bag of holding?
Well, she'll freaking steal
We
it.
still have money
Oh, that's
and
true.
all-
That's true.
I
She'll
don't
freaking
care.
steal it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like this would be a better thing to steal
You
because
guys have a
that'll
lot
be
of shit?
pricey.
That will be pricey.
We might be able
Like
to
I can
distract.
carry a lot of weight, like just naturally.
I don't trust you with my shit.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
I trust you.
Thank you. We're like bound together in a special way now.
We
Yes,
went through.
you are.
Wait, what did you
You
guys do?
like the logical.
I thought you were just buying coats. What happened?
We bought
Well, I
coats.
assume we're out in the street now, but
Yeah, no, we bought them. I'll take it later.
oh, all right.
Okay.
Anyway, this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
This is for you. And I got stuff for everybody. I know you don't say you need it, but I got you one too.
Why did you get me one? Now we have to hold this.
Just calm down. Don't be such a poop.
This
Okay.
this smells a little bit funny. What is this made from anyway?
Oh, like skins of something or something. Anywho, and
Yes.
I got y'all some mittens and some little things for your foot for our feet.
There's a curly hair in mine.
Socks. Yeah, for extra warm slippers. Socks to put on inside your boots.
Cool.
And whatnot. Little hats and mufflers. I grabbed
This is
everything. We
going
got
in jail.
everything.
This particular dice is going in jail. It's like you rolled a 20.
You go,
and then you rolled a
what?
1.
You go to
It
jail.
happens.
Done.
You go to
That's
dice
messed
jail.
up.
You know what you
Those
did.
maximums.
So you could probably find a magic shop with a bag of holding in it. There's tons of different stalls. shops, all kinds of stuff here in the
Just have a
Feathers.
bunch of bags of holding on display.
Yeah, you see stuff that has like various magical trinkets. You think you could maybe find one.
Okay, yeah. Is okay. I go up to the person who's selling them and I ask how much it costs, and
What are you offering?
Oh.
Oh.
kind of lost friends. What are we offering?
Is this is a stall or are we in a shop?
So the one that you've came across is a stall.
A stall. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have anything worth trading? No.
Are there just bags of holding just on display?
He has like a whole bunch of stuff, and some of them are in very large sacks.
Okay.
But when you ask him about a bag of holding, he kind of nods.
Okay.
What?
Does he gesture at any particular items?
No, he does not.
Okay.
Do I recognize like anything like crazier that he has on sale, or is it like pretty much just bags?
They're just sacks of varying sizes. Some of them look kind of intense. Like maybe you don't actually want to put your hand in them.
Mm-hmm.
But he
Is there a
does
gun
have.
magic shop.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's check another place. I think like maybe we shouldn't just shop at the first place we come to.
That's fair. We can go
Yeah.
go bargain hunting.
Yeah.
We
VMAC,
don't-
a Goliath of the world.
We don't want your things, but thank you.
He just glares at you as you walk away. Yeah. So what draws you into the next store that you go to?
It'd be an actual shop, not a
Yeah.
kiosk.
Yeah, looking
You
for an
guys
actual
are
shop.
in like the rattiest part of town.
Ah,
so-
great.
They're mostly stalls.
Yeah, but no, you,
a flea
you find a
market.
shop.
Okay, cool.
What's it called?
The magic box.
You find the magic
Heyo.
box.
Whoa!
It is
You found the magic box.
Whoa!
it's kind of a tight squeeze to get in there.
Hey.
No. Oh.
You-
Where's the?
yeah, and you walk in and it just smells
Oh no.
off in here.
Off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off in what way?
Although it is cooler than outside.
Does it smell? Is it like rotting things?
It smells
or-
like rotten lint balls.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, it's just hairballs. Hairball.
Hey, you know what? It happens to the best of us.
So yeah, you
Don't knock it.
you see a bunch of knickknacks, some of which you obviously have no idea about. Go ahead and make a knowledge arcana check to see if you recognize anything right off the bat.
That's not great. It's an 11.
Okay.
Excuse
You see enough stuff that you can pick out a bag of holding on the wall.
Okay.
Is there a shopkeep?
Hello, is anyone here?
Yeah, actually, it seems like there's a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
There's like various just kind of spiny creatures kind of walk out. 3 of them from the back room and just stare at you.
Wait, if
these
none of them, why
large
don't we just
blackened
take it and
eyes.
leave before there's no one out?
Oh yeah, well that's what I was asking. I assumed there was somebody like in line of sight, but now we have summoned someone. So whoopsie!
Ooh.
3 of them all staring at you with these like black, just completely black orbed eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Hi. Hello.
What do you want?
Hi. Okay.
I was wondering if you have any orbs of Scrayen, maybe in your back room. I don't really see anything out here.
Maybe. Well, how much do you have?
Oh, we've got.
That's not how this works.
Why don't
You walk into my shop and tell me how this works.
Yes. If you want to do business,
Hesperus, maybe we
that's-
shouldn't piss them off right away.
Well, I just think please go and tell us what you have in your back room. I think that's a reasonable request.
You want a full inventory of the back room.
What if
No.
I say yes?
You can stand there for the 7 hours it will take to tabulate it all.
Wow.
Nice. No, just what the gentleman asked for.
The Orb of Scrying, let me look. And he
Yeah.
pulls out a ledger, kind of flips through it, seeing what he does have back there.
Are they all looking, or is it just one of them?
One of them is. The other 2 are kind of just standing, staring at you guys.
Staring right at us. Cool.
Do we know what these creatures are?
Can I lean over?
They're devils of some sort.
Okay.
Go to make a knowledge religion check if you want to know more.
Okay.
You want to whisper to me something?
Yeah, I wanted to whisper to you
14.
to, if we can distract all three of them, try to, take the bag.
You think that they're spined devils, though. You don't know why there are 3 of them and why 2 of them are just staring at you.
Okay.
So, another one pulls out a magical tablet and starts typing into it.
Magical tablet.
This place
I
is
love
cool.
it.
This place is cool.
I like it. I know nothing of magic.
Then you are in the right spot.
Don't
Good.
admit to that.
Oh, is there
This
something?
is how we're gonna get fleeced, y'all.
Not to. Well, they know a lot about magic. Don't try to fleece them. Is there something that a fighter who is magicless like myself can use that is super fun? That, in your personal opinion, that you have here,
Super fun only.
super fun,
How do you define fun?
like cool,
Peeling the flesh from your foes?
whatever you like.
Ooh.
I like that.
Cool.
Then there
Do you have something like that?
He pulls out, he kind of goes back, scavenges around, and pulls out this insanely sharp blade. You can see it almost cut the air as it comes out of
Whoa.
its scabbard.
Cool. How much is that?
More than your soul is worth.
Well, right now, I don't know how much it's worth, but how much is the blade now? Could I buy it from you? I got 20 gold pieces.
One of them, actually, one of the 3 that are staring at you, just kind of like scoffs.
Oh, you're not giving
Gold.
me any prices. I don't know the market here. I'm just
If-
guessing.
If you have to ask, you cannot afford it.
Oh, well, I'm trying to buy something from you. Let's say my nephew's having a birthday.
20 gold. He scavenges around. You could afford this.
What is that?
Holds up, this, it's like a 7-sided die.
Okay. What does it do?
One who holds this die is infinitely lucky to an extent.
That's
This sounds
I'm
like
sorry.
a trap.
That's an oxymoron if I ever heard one.
Yeah,
Infinitely lucky to an extent. That's not very infinite, if you ask me.
For 20 gold, you are...
Could I recognize what this is that he's holding
Go
up?
ahead and roll a knowledge arcana check.
That's bad. That's a 9.
You think that's carved out of some kind of bone, but you really don't have any idea. So one of them gets back to you, the one pulling up the magical tablet, an orb of scrying, be at least 1,000 gold. We only accept the Minaran kind here, none of your material plane wealth.
Maybe, since we know where we can get one, maybe we can convince you know who to fund it if we find the right information that we're looking for and stuff. And be like, hey, we need this for the thing.
That's a good idea.
Will you give us the money for the thing?
All right. Who wants to go out and make the call with me?
I'll go out.
Okay. Me and Hesperus leave the shop so we can contact Kumbhakarna with our
Alright.
stones.
Well, you might as well just bag that up for me then.
Bag up the bag.
Here you
the
are,
die.
sir. 20 gold pieces.
Yes, there you are.
Good luck.
Thank you. For the sound of it, I don't need it to an extent.
You're catching on quickly. All right. So you guys are calling Kumbhakarna?
Yeah.
Um,
We have a quick request for you. We've found some supplies that we need, but we don't really have the funds on us, and we were wondering if you could maybe foot the bill for this one, just so that we were fully prepared in order to get the information we need.
foot the bill for this one. As in, give you more money than I already have.
Well, it wasn't
Yes.
really quite enough to get us prepared, so go.
What kind of preparations do you need?
Specifically something that will hold anything and everything that we can find of use. And also potentially an orb that will allow me to see who we're looking for, essentially. Any sort of information I can find about them, then I can speak their name and see where they're at.
So you know the name of your targets.
Not yet, but when we go to this library in Kenya, then we will know.
The longer you wait to go to the library in Cania, the longer it is, or the more likely it is that your possible rivals, others searching for these bounties, will have already gone there and taken the information you seek. I feel as if you're wasting both your time and my time, and since your time is my time, you're doubly wasting mine.
Well, if you don't want us to be fully prepared, that's up to you. All right,
That's fine.
shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I'm emulating your accent.
Aw, you got two leprechauns. All right.
Okay.
That was a hard no.
Yeah.
Should we
hard
try to take these things out and just take what we need anyway?
I mean, I do always solve. I want to solve every problem I have with violence. So
Okay, so we were trying to buy a bag from the shop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What if we go back to the kiosk and do a little quick...
Wait, how much was the bag?
We never found a
We
price.
Never found out.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you come back in, he does quote you a price. It'll be 500 gold for the bag.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I imagine it's going to be the same at the other place we were at too,
if not more.
if not more.
What if we just put the guy who's in the kiosk in the bag, and just take care of him later? Is that weird?
Not.
Am
you
I an
can do
asshole for
that though,
thinking
can't
that?
you?
You
can
can.
do that.
We could absolutely.
So-
Actually, what if
Or I could just...
what if we're
Just
distracting
pick
him?
up the bag
knock
and be
him
like,
out?
I think we're gonna.
I can just take the bag.
Are you a thief?
Don't say it.
Don't
so
worry about
loudly.
In the middle of this
Let's
store.
Right
go
in the
to
middle of the
I'm
store.
walking. I want
It's hell. I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's-
the etiquette here.
That's a normal question. in
Etiquette.
hell.
Anywhere.
It's usually more of like a, oh, are you a thief? In hell.
Yeah.
They're into
Pretty
it.
much, right?
Hey,
Exactly.
I want you. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah. Let's all leave the shop and go back to the kiosk. I think we're gonna have a better chance of fleecing something there than in
As-
the store.
I want to be the last one to leave the shop,
Okay.
and I'm assuming there's still two of them that have just been staring at us the whole time.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
just want to be like, and then leave.
Nice.
They both just like
Yeah.
broken
I'm
stare
not,
at
I'm
you.
not assuming they're gonna do anything. I just want them to know.
Oh, they know.
I'm watching.
Oh, they know.
I'm watching.
They know. All right, so you guys head back to the little stall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And before we like get up next to it, do we want to try and put them in the bag, or should we just have her take it and then we can mosey on out
How
once
about we
she's
start
clear?
with her just taking it, and
Yeah,
if
that
it
makes
comes after
sense.
us, then we can put
We
them in
can-
the bag,
Yes.
That sounds good.
and then we'll just roll them out when we get to the cold place. And then he'll just
Right. So
Freeze
you
to death.
you don't walk up with us. How about you separate off and like maybe try and sneak around back while we all three talk to him.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
so we walk
So
up.
go,
Yeah. We can approach.
Will you go ahead and make a stealth check, Calico Jane?
That's a good idea. Roll well.
That's good. So you
Can I talk to this
21?
guy?
Yeah,
Distracted.
definitely.
Yeah,
21.
we all.
He's like a really bad hawker. He doesn't really call anybody to his stall. He kind of just stands there in the like abyssal heat.
Ah.
And
Hey, not saying that I want to do this. Okay, but I'm new in
Yes.
town, and is there a
New in
place? Is there a place where you could possibly eat a human baby? I don't want to do it. I just want to see if it's hell.
yes, they're very tender. I hear good things.
Oh, good, good.
No, there are many places, though.
Oh my.
They tend to be quite upper class, unlike yourself.
Oh,
And
thank you.
really all of us here in the Fetters.
Oh, so it's just like a
So it's like a delicacy.
dinner club.
Okay.
Yes.
is what it is. Yes.
Oh, yes, many dinner clubs in hell. They
Oh.
last for days.
Wow. Is there one that maybe I could get into? Not saying I want to do it. I just want to see if I could.
If you particularly want a human baby, it
Well,
will
yeah,
be
they're
tricky
the
here.
cutest.
There are
Wait, are there other types of babies?
lots of
I mean, not
babies.
in the world. I mean, for
Oh, for
food.
consumption, of
Yes.
course.
Oh, okay.
I was nibbling on some rat babies earlier.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Those are just
delicious.
those are rodents.
So while all this
They
distracting
are.
is going on, I want to like kind of sort of like subtly nod for her to like go and try and take the bag.
So
She's
you
gonna
get-
forget the plane.
So what did
realize.
you roll for your stealth?
21.
21. Nice. Yeah, he's completely wrapped up in talking about babies. So,
how
one
many-
time
So what are your favorite kind of babies to eat, though?
I sucked the low yolk out of a dragonkin egg once. That
Oh,
was pretty
okay.
good.
Delicious.
Does that count as a baby
I'm with
if
them.
it's still the
But I'm
egg?
just sort of
I don't
like-
know, but it tasted good.
I'm sure. Well, yeah. I mean, eggs
So,
are great.
so eggs are. So you're a babyitarian, not a.
Yeah.
No eggs.
yeah, grab
to
a-
No,
kinda
eggs are
diet?
fine. I'm
we can
just
have extra.
curious as to
Oh.
like, do you have little
Well, for
little
you-
dwarf babies,
Oh,
and like,
yeah.
are they good? Are
My
they as
diet
yummy as
is
human babies?
No
They
eggs.
are.
D&D,
or the
folks.
cholesterol.
D&D.
Okay.
Okay.
I do eat the babies and sometimes fish.
And you say you're new here? Many in hell are on diet. Everyone in hell is on a diet.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it seems like you fit right in.
Oh,
Why
fantastic.
is everyone on a diet here?
Because it's hell. Why not?
Oh man.
We just have a lot of like body issues.
Lots of
Okay.
body. I mean, look at this flabby body, and he's just like emaciated. You see his
Mhm.
skeleton
flabby.
sticking out.
I think
Wow.
you have some body dysmorphia. Sir.
No, what's that? Is that edible?
no,
So while this is happening, what's going on with you?
So if he's completely occupied
He is so
With-
wrapped up in his like body dysmorphia.
body
issue.
dysmorphia conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm just eyeballing, and I don't really know which bags are bags of holding. So I'm gonna just try to grab multiple bags out of eye shot of him because it's like a kiosky thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just grab a bunch of bags that are not like in his eye line.
Okay, so go ahead and let's see, make another stealth check to try and grab that bag, or a sleight of hand actually.
13.
No, because it's
Oh.
so
Oh,
plus,
yeah.
so plus 6.
16.
Nice. Yeah, you grab it and he's still talking. So what is this body dysmorphia?
Well, I mean, you just told me that you are flabby, but you're
disgustingly
essentially
so.
a skeleton.
No, that's why I like being disgusting.
I know. I'm not.
So-
I'm not saying that
Yes.
that's bad. I'm just saying that when you look into the mirror, you seem to be seeing something
Ugh.
different than the rest of us are seeing.
No,
'cause
all
I'm
the
not
mirrors crack when I
seeing
look into them.
Flab.
Look, I think what she's trying to say is you're beautiful.
I'm.
But
I'm.
terrible.
not
Why would you
trying to
insult
say
me
that.
like
I'm
that?
not trying to
Way.
say that.
Oh,
that is not
okay.
what I'm
Like,
trying
you
to
should
say.
be happy about your body.
Patronizing my
Yeah.
body. I see.
Yes.
I hope you get like
Okay, well,
I was just,
I'm just
I'm
grabbing
just saying that you
looking
don't really
bags.
have any flab, and I thought that was an interesting comment for you to make. Anyway,
Well,
back to the
thank
babies.
you. I think. So yeah, you grab a bag.
I'm just grabbing. I'm trying to grab a couple.
Go ahead and make
bags.
another sleight of hand check to see if you can grab another one.
And just to make sure that he stays distracted, I want to use one of my portent rolls. So
Oh,
I'm going
nice.
to use the 5. So essentially, yeah, his ability check. If he's trying to like see her, he has to roll. It's a 5.
16 again.
Oh, nice. So yeah,
So
with
I've
that,
got, how
portent-
many bags have I gotten?
You got a second bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. They're still talking. Still talking about body
Still talking,
dysmorphia?
although he's starting to contemplate what issues he might actually have.
I want to go for a third bag because I don't know what bags I'm
Okay.
supposed to be getting. I'm just
Go
trying
ahead
to
and
get bags.
sleight of hand again.
You know, there's also facial dysmorphia.
Natural
I
20.
have those. Oh yeah, shit! You grabbed 2 bags.
Yeah.
Yes,
4
it's,
different bags.
It's where you can't recognize faces.
Oh,
You know.
is that a thing? Well, you can't recognize them after you
I
nibbled
have a
on
bunch
them.
of magic bags.
No, if you smash
That's
one with
true.
a
Don't put them
hammer,
inside of each other.
No, I'm
can't
just
recognize it there.
holding
No,
might be able
that's
to,
true.
You might be able to
Okay.
recognize your own teeth marks.
Can I like?
Yes.
If
Can
you
I
can
try
signal
to,
me.
Can I try to catch his eye and just throw 4 furry fingers up and then walk away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Facial dysmorphia. So I mess up the face and then I don't know who it is.
Well, that
So it's
too.
like eating a mystery.
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
This sounds. We should start a kitchen.
we
down
should.
here.
Oh, my
actually-
god, a
Wow.
mystery
Wait.
diner.
What's your name?
Yes.
Who are we ripping off?
Hazelbub.
Oh, Hazelbub. Great, I'm
Yes.
Vivek.
Nice to meet
what,
you,
What
Vivek.
is it? Hazelbug?
Hazelbub.
Hazel-
How do you
Hazelbug.
spell your name, Blacksmith?
VIMAK.
VMAC. VMAC.
It's in your tongue.
Okay. Trying to like break up all this. Oh, I think we're getting another call from our
Oh.
you know, the person
Oh,
who's
shit,
giving us
okay.
all the things to do.
Okay.
I think we need to get
well,
going.
This has been a great conversation. Sorry.
Yes.
I
Good
guess
job.
we have somewhere to go.
Very nice to meet you as well. Very terrible to meet you. I should
Yes,
say.
it
We
was.
should,
It was awful
Terrible.
to meet you, Hazelbug.
Oh, it sounds so horrible to me.
Have a fucking horrible day.
Stay hideous and
Thank-
frightening.
Yes.
and he just like things
Oh!
pop out.
I actually get a little bit scared. Oh!
Yeah.
Alright.
Then I'm kind of fascinated.
As we're walking away,
I'm
I
going to
turn
clip
to
clop
her.
away.
I say, "Are we really doing this kitchen thing?" Cool.
Go ahead and
I
roll a
want to
perception
now.
check.
Esperus legitimately thinks about it for a second and is like, like maybe later.
Yeah, later.
Cool.
I perceive nothing.
No, yeah. You guys walk away. You have 4 bags.
All right, how about we make our way down to the docks and get
Yeah.
Indus to give us a ride?
Let's do it.
Also, are they just regular bags?
I don't know. I took
Do we
We're
know
gonna
if they're-
find out.
Oh, at the okay down
We're-
there.
yeah,
okay.
once
When
we-
we're
once we-
around
Once we
maybe
get in the
the
boat
kiosks.
on our way, then I'm going to go ahead and make sure that see
It
what
would
we
be
got.
amazing if they're just 4 canvas bags and we're already on our way.
Fucking
And
great.
None of them with fucking bags
But
of
at least
holding.
we have bags
Yeah.
to put things in.
It's more you came down here with. That's true.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're making our way down to the docks. Is that
Yep.
what you're saying? Okay.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast, faces patched, and I'm homebound.
Just we're all singing in unison quietly.
All right, so you guys make it to the dock.
Yeah.
And Indus, almost sensing your approach, has pulled his gondola up into that black tarry river.
Right on schedule. I really like how timely you are. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is what I am.
Yep,
Oh,
we'll hop in.
Cool. So you guys set off down the river Styx, sailing towards Cania.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the bags. So I don't really know what I got. I just sort of grabbed a bunch of bags here.
All right. Oh,
Check it
wow.
out.
You really did get quite a few.
I just grabbed.
This is way more than we need.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
A lot of bags.
Can I tell if any of them is a bag of holding?
Go ahead and roll a knowledge arcana check. Also, Miss Producer, would you mind muting the volume on something? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess it's good now.
No, I can
No?
still hear it.
I can
We're
still hear it a
hearing
little
ourselves.
It's very strange.
oh, is it for the TV?
Yeah, it's coming out through the TV.
I
That's
know.
okay.
Uh-oh.
So hopefully,
Actually, instead of trying to figure out what they are, can I just, while we're sailing, because I assume it's going to take a little bit of time, can I just use my identify spell as a ritual?
yeah, it just takes
Takes 10
minutes longer.
minutes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
is not an easier way to check just to open the bag and put your arm in and then just see if it hits?
These are
the
hell
end?
bags. There could be
Yeah, that's
critters
true.
in the
I've heard of
bag.
bags that when you put something in them, it just destroys whatever it is. I don't really feel like risking
Oh,
my
that's
fingers.
true.
Unless you want to, you're more than welcome.
We got 10 minutes.
Yeah,
we're going
I figure
for
if we're all
land.
just sitting in a boat anyway, I might as well take the time.
Yeah, that's
So I'm-
fine.
You definitely
Pop
have
up on my
at least
spell
10
book and start
minutes to
doing
get
that.
to another plane of hell.
Cool. Nice. Sorry. We watched
So,
a lot
uh,
of Brooklyn Nine-Nine today.
All right.
Cool.
I still have not seen that show, and I probably should.
damn good
So
show.
you,
Great show. You should totally watch it. Thank you,
Okay.
producer.
thank you.
Thank you.
Go figure. Technology.
I don't. It
So
probably
you
wasn't
cast
anything to do
Identify as a
with
ritual.
you.
Can you identify all 4 of them with one casting, or?
It's one item per casting.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, one magical item or magic imbued creature object. Learn properties, how to use, and spells affecting
Do I have
it.
spells about this?
Okay. So,
No, I don't think I know.
are you doing the first bag, the second, the third, or the fourth bag?
Start with the first.
Cool.
Excuse me.
You find out that it is not a bag of holding.
Okay.
It's actually a bag of devouring.
Ah, I knew it.
Wow.
That's
So
why
good
we
thing
don't
you
put
cast
our
that spell.
hands in a
That's
bag.
that's why we didn't do that. Okay.
So he would need to.
Bag of
I'm
devouring.
asking the DM, but he would need to do 40 minutes. Can he do it 4 times? I don't know how you're.
Yeah, ritual
Yeah,
casting.
I can do it as many times. I just need the time in order to do it. So it takes
cool.
an extra 10
How
minutes.
long does
Yep.
it take us to get to Cania?
It's gonna take a while.
Okay,
long
Like
enough
we're on the
enough
river
to do
Styx
all that.
floating down right now,
Yeah.
so we
Just
got the
float
time.
me.
Yeah,
You'd
let's
need
do it.
40 minutes. So
Yeah.
just
So
do
I'll spend
it.
the next 40 minutes identifying each of the bags.
We're just gonna. So what did you guys do while I was stealing bags? What were you guys up to? I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, we kind of almost entered into a deal to open a restaurant
Yes.
called the
Yes.
Mystery Diner.
Oh,
Oh, it has a name now?
Yes.
Oh,
that's really cool.
We were talking. You didn't hear? I thought it was a cool name. I
that's a
don't know.
good name.
What were you gonna?
It was that or facial dysmorphia is not. It does not roll off the tongue.
I feel like that would be harder to tell that it was a restaurant.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Interesting. All right. Well, that's good. Thing.
Maybe it could be like the mystery facial diner.
Keep
Oh,
it-
that sounds different. That's not what
You
I
say
meant.
mystery
That's very
facial
dirty.
diner.
Maybe
Sounds
what I meant.
Sounds like you fit in hell. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
honestly,
so
that would
does.
probably be a big hit down here.
Oh yeah.
some sort of dirty sex diner.
Oh, yes.
So, Karsten, you find out that another 2 of the bags are going to be just mundane, finely crafted ones.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the-
Two nice-looking regular bags.
They're hideous looking, actually. They're just nicely crafted.
Okay.
Okay.
And the 4th one is going to be a bag of holding.
Oh, thank God. Hey, can we use
Fantastic.
a bag of devouring to just like again throw it over someone's head and just? How
Makes
does
sense,
that?
right?
If you can
Yeah.
Can
hold,
you kill a demon lord that way?
How does a bag of
Or a
devouring
demon
work?
champion.
I don't know nothing about
Probably.
no bags.
I assume that I would know how they all work now, so.
Yeah,
if
you cast identify.
if
Go
you
ahead and tell
identif-
them.
If you
Okay.
identified.
I mean, yeah, so these two, here's nice bags.
Ooh.
We do have the one bag of holding, so that's good. We do have that. That's this one right here. And this one that looks a little bit different from it. This is a bag of devouring, which is what I was telling you about.
Okay.
So yeah, essentially I don't remember all the details, DM, but I'm pretty sure it's like you can use an action to put something in the bag and then it's like it gets eaten by some sort of extraplanar creature.
Cool.
It gets eaten by the bag itself. And actually,
Right.
as you cast identify on it, you see the regular bag of holding looks kind of just like there's almost a face on the bag of holding. It's just a very serene face. But the bag of it does actually look a lot like the bag that you created.
Cool.
So in bag of devouring, when you cast identify on it, kind of like you see the face morph and twist and kind of snarl at you as you found it out.
Ah.
Wow.
So, but it otherwise does look.
It looks very
exactly-
similar?
Yeah, it looks almost exactly the same. You have to be looking. Once you know the tells, it'll be easier to figure out which one's which. But
Okay.
yeah,
I know which ones are separate, so we should definitely be very careful about what we put in each of these.
I just thought of something. We probably can't use it to kill a demon champion
Why not?
Why not?
because technically they wouldn't be on their plane of existence.
Well,
Because isn't it that how that works? It's or is it?
they
it
have
is
to
that
be
the
killed
bag-
on their plane existence. But I mean, it just
I
it's,
might be getting it mixed up with another kind of a bag that essentially transfers it to another plane, and then that is
Oh.
something there destroys it. Like it gets sucked through and is destroyed. But would that actually kill them because they're technically no longer on the abyssal plane?
I
How
mean,
about this?
yeah.
We take it, kill the next guy we see with the bag, and if we see that guy again sometime,
Then we'll know. And in 3 years, we'll have solved this question.
yes.
so go ahead and roll a knowledge arcana if you want to see if
Yeah.
what you know about them exactly.
Okay.
I have that damn song stuck in my head.
That's an 18.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
a +7 to my Arcana. So
Nice.
Hey.
You know that
Skadoosh.
the bag of holy and the bag of devouring both have an extra dimensional space within them. It is
Oh.
kind of like a demi-plane
Yeah.
of sorts. The bag of devouring though does have a link to the astral plane. So things that are in there eventually they just kind of get kicked out of the bag, dumped out into the astral plane somewhere, into the astral sea,
Okay.
which is another plane of existence.
but that wouldn't be a way to
To
destroy
kill a
human.
demon, to like.
they're a demon, yeah.
Yeah, it
They would
doesn't
come
seem
back
like it worked.
eventually.
It would-
Okay.
Yeah, it'd just be like
That's not
lost
risky.
far, far away.
Okay. Okay.
But
But still,
essentially, we could
we
potentially.
could use it for anything other than a champion.
oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Or
Oh,
we could
sure.
use it to debilitate the champion if we take its arms off or something, or
Sorry.
make it so
man.
they can't
Oh,
move
yeah,
or fight back.
We could be
I
like
love that.
We could be
idea.
like,
Just like,
hey,
okay.
hey, reach into this,
to meet you.
reach into this bag. There's a delicious treat in there for you. And then they're all like, "Meow," and then they don't have an arm.
Makes sense.
It's pretty feisty.
Who just reaches into random people's bags, though?
Who doesn't?
Probably denizens
Fair
of
point.
hell,
That's
to
a
be
fair
honest.
point.
That's-
Out of the 4 of us, I think at least 50% would probably reach into
This
a
is
bag.
true.
Who of the 4 of us seems most likely to get like pickpocketed? Like if someone tried to steal from us,
Why do you want to know
man.
that?
because then
Are
they
you-
can hang on to the bag of devouring, and if anyone tries to lift anything out of the bag, they lose a hand.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
It's a decoy.
Probably not.
I
me
don't
then.
know. Probably not you, because you're huge.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me.
I think it might. I think it
little-
might be you.
But aren't dwarves crafty? Like some are thieves because they're so small. I don't mean to be offensive about that.
Man, this
It's
dwarf
just something I
Goliath
heard.
racism
You,
has
you
been
really
bubbling up
assume
for
a lot
while.
of things about dwarves. Do I know anything about Goliaths?
Go ahead and spout out some facts. I mean, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, just choose one.
Yeah, these are all
Make it up.
unverified.
Well, I do know that you are resistant to cold. You're all very large, and none of you can grow facial hair, which I think is kind of funny. As I stroke my like big braided beard.
I'm like, it's really funny.
Thanks, thank you.
I mean, it's
Thank you for
fine.
that.
It's fine. You don't need it.
So as
No,
you
I
guys,
don't. I'm handsome enough.
Well, you have a face.
Yeah,
You have
you
a
have
face.
one.
so as you guys argue about each other's faces, there's been a lot of face talk in this game.
There
It's
is.
starting to get
Um,
cold.
It gets really cold. The temperature
it's starting
drops
to get
pretty
cold.
rapidly.
Although distribution of coats happening.
So
It's all get
Indus
bundled up.
Indus kind of laughs at you. You think this is cold?
No, I said it's starting to get cold.
He
Prepare now before we turn into ice
A
cubes.
little chilly,
so
I suppose.
Indus is like a 5-star Uber driver. Anybody who's in his Uber, aka his boat, he doesn't want them to be discomforted. Even though he doesn't really care for you guys at all, he's just being paid to shuttle you around the hells.
Okay.
He does cast some magical warding around the boat, and your temperature kind of stabilizes for you.
That's nice.
But this isn't even close to what Kania is like.
I did get a lot of like coats and mittens and things.
Don't put them on now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just telling him like I have a lot of layers for everyone.
We also have some
Good.
scrolls.
I don't know. Did we tell you that? We have scrolls.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. We purchased some scrolls while you were off getting our coats.
Yeah.
They'll basically help us. They'll protect us from the cold for 12 hours, and so
Yeah.
we each have
Wear
one.
scrolls, you idiots.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
I just got that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
We all just like take a moment and look at
Just
VMAC
look at
and then go
you.
back to our conversation.
In a second, I get it. Ha 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 ha.
that's great because scrolls are helpful.
Yeah.
So I think we might
Thank you.
We're gonna have
do
both.
all
I
right.
We're
and
gonna
I
be
can
okay.
definitely.
You.
I look at the scrolls. I know how to cast this, so we shouldn't have any trouble.
Good.
All right, so yeah, they.
Cool.
So despite feeling comfortable, the temperature does continue to drop until you have entered Kania fully.
Okay.
The river Styx kind of winds lazily through it, and you just see these like huge icy mountains.
Is the
Is
river
this the 9th circle of hell?
No, this
no,
is like
this is farther.
is
5th or 6th.
is the river
Something
like
like that.
actually frozen? Like, are we ice breaking through, or how does? I'm just
The river
curious.
Styx continuously flows on all the
Oh,
plains, no matter how cold it
I
is.
gotcha.
But pretty much everything else seems really still, and yeah, just silent outside of the boat. So he kind of pulls up to the shore. There are many places in Kenya, many libraries which you seek.
More libraries. Fantastic.
We need to look for that specific library.
Yeah. Do you know where this one is? And I don't even remember what it's called, but
I
Yeah.
didn't write.
I didn't
So,
write it down.
Kumbhakarna just told you that a library in Kenya was
He
burgled.
never told us what
Never told
name.
us
He
which
just said
one.
it was a library
library.
because I wrote down a library.
And I'm an
and
idiot.
I didn't
Just
learn
assumed
anything
there was
about
one.
the library's name when we were in the Infernal Library in Dis, did I?
So the thing about Kenya is that there are tons of like arcane repositories and forgotten libraries like scattered throughout the entire plane. So you've read about a handful of them, but those are all like the biggest, most well-known ones.
How about we call Kumbhakarna? We just keep calling him like every
he's
4
not
hours.
If he didn't tell us, he's not gonna know.
won't like it if we call him.
He's
Yeah,
not gonna know. You think?
If he knew that information, he would have told us.
Is it
okay.
gonna call him again?
I'm not going to call him.
I really, honestly, he was a little dad-like with me. I don't really want to call him right now.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Brought up daddy issues.
We
on
only
the
just
have
channel.
saying,
we
it was-
have a short amount of time to be able to find this fucking library.
Indus kind of looks at you. The realm of Kenya has a way of showing you the path you need to be on.
Oh well, that's
Oh.
nice.
Okay.
That's
cool.
helpful.
Cool.
Do we have to do anything to like
Cool.
kickstart that, or just get off the boat?
Do we
Be-
get off the boat?
Preferably get
If
off
we
the
step off the
Okay.
boat, do we feel like a big change of cold? Like, does it hit after we like get out of the boat?
Have
If
we
you
landed?
Get off
Have we
with no
stopped?
preparation, yeah.
Yes.
Do you get off
Stick
just
it.
to
I just
test
stick a
it?
hand out for a second.
You feel the blood start to freeze almost instantly in your veins.
Oh, that's really cold. Maybe we should use the scrolls before we get out of the boat.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I'll take a moment to cast the scrolls on each of us.
Cool.
That way we're protected.
Except
We've
for-
got
You
12
don't need it
hours.
on me, Yeah.
Oh, okay. Us
Well,
3.
Yeah, on us 3.
Well, how about you step out of the
I'll
boat
step
while
out
I'm doing
and
that.
I'll stretch and I'll roll around and make snow angels and.
You do all of that, and you only slightly feel cold.
Oh, good. Good.
I mean, it's still it's
You're
worse
like, oh,
than
this
anything
is
you've
what
ever
cold
felt,
feels like.
but- yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just like yeah.
Okay.
It you definitely still feel it. It's incredibly cold here, but your resistance to cold will see you through.
We just got a
Okay,
really
good.
weird chat message.
With the stay hydrated bot?
That's the state. Yeah.
It's just a bot.
Just telling you to drink water.
All right.
No.
So
Never.
you guys prepare yourselves and step off the boat. And Indus kind of points one long crooked finger off into the distance.
I drank like 8, so I'm good.
Oh, I
Good.
thought it said 40. I was
Oh,
confused.
40 ounces.
I was
Piss
like,
your
fuck
brains
you.
off.
It's like an hour.
Hey, Calico Jean, can I have that coat you stole from me? It is a little chilly. I don't need a scroll, but I just need something.
Of course you can, you big goof.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool.
Put it on.
So
Give
the
him-
3
If
of
I
us are
put
going
on-
to use the scrolls.
Yes, we've got the scroll. If I put on the cloak as well, will I get hot?
On top of the scrolls? It won't be terrible. It'd be better than not having it on.
Okay, I'm gonna put the cloak on as well because I
Yeah.
don't, in case that'll be a nice
Well, that's what I'm doing
warning
too.
when the scroll starts to wear off
Yeah.
and be
Oh, I
like,
see.
ah,
Uh,
I'm already
okay.
bundled. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody
Nice.
bundle up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't take us 12 hours down here, but who knows?
Who the fuck knows?
So yeah, Indus points one long gnarled
Okay.
finger off towards the horizon.
Okay.
There have been rumors of Yugoloth mercenaries in that direction.
Yes.
Oh,
That
okay.
way. Go.
Kumbhakarna says they
Slow your
might
roll
be,
there.
they
Slow
might have
down.
been after the same information that you
Oh,
see.
let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Fight some
Oh,
shit.
okay. Now.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I jumped the gun, but 2 seconds later, it's fine.
You
Yeah,
can jump
'cause
the
we-
gun.
Oh,
we
okay.
got-
agree.
We got a little bit more info. Off we go.
right.
Skadoosh.
Cool. So yeah, you traipse off into the biting cold, which is now tolerable thanks to magical protection and your
Yay.
innate
I'm
resistance.
I'm going to mark
And-
up that I used both of mine.
and-
You can have the one
And
extra.
warm
Okay.
coats that I helpfully stole.
Yeah.
So many coats and mittens.
So as
He's
you
going to be
make
so pissed when he wakes up.
I know.
as you make your way forward, Blizzard starts to
wakes
kind of
up.
obscure your
He
vision,
might bleed to death. I don't know.
and
Blizzard?
yeah, there's just constant snowdrift here, and some of them are really sharp shards of ice kind of flying through the air.
I take
They
the
kinda
common
cut at you.
clothes that are in my pack, and
Okay.
I wrap the shirt around my head and eyes just to make one of those blizzard protection things you see in movies.
Nice. You look exactly like Bear Grylls if he
Oh.
was in hell, and like 9 feet tall.
Good, good.
A giant Bear Grylls.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Um,
we're all kind of making hoods and.
Yeah, I've got traveling clothes.
I brought some. I don't know. I thought I got some hats or hooded items or.
Yeah, you have like mittens.
Yeah, we've
and-
got shit.
Yeah. We're all kind of.
Pull the scarf up.
We're bundled.
Pull the hood down.
We're bundled.
Perfect. So yeah, as you guys make your way forward, you see kind of like 4 shimmering figures ahead, just dark shapes kind of trudging through the snow towards you guys.
Hope these are the mercenaries.
Me too.
Shimmer. So just shimmering figure. How far off are they?
I mean, probably within 100 feet or so.
Okay.
It is really
Like, hard to
difficult to make
see.
out.
It's
though.
hard to know like distance and space. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it windy?
Yeah, very windy.
Very
Winds
okay.
are howling past you. Your ears are like already kind of chapped.
Okay.
Yeah, your lips are just like cracked and kind of bloody.
Okay.
You keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, let's meet
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. So as they draw towards you,
I'm going to hang towards the back, though. Just so.
I'm gonna hang toward the front
okay.
with this dude.
Yeah, those two can be up front.
Sure, why not?
So yeah, as you guys kind of make your way forward, you see these four shadows kind of come into resolution, I guess. And
So digital.
yeah, that was a bad metaphor.
It's all good.
It's
We know what you
cool.
mean.
And
Focus,
you
clarify,
see
clarity.
one of them kind of pull off his own scarf similar to yours and kind of look at you as you're probably within about 15 feet of each other.
Okay.
You hear him grunt out, these must be Kumba's cubs. A snake-like
people know
voice
us
kind
about
of
it. Is
speaks up
there?
next to him. Little thaw from your patron's teat, aren't you?
No farther than you are from yours.
Well, the first one who spoke to you, well, anything could happen to you out here.
Anything could happen to you.
Well,
out
before
here.
anything happens, I think introductions are in order. What are your names?
Our names are not important.
Oh,
You
I
see this kind of one figure stand up more regally, and she speaks with a woman's voice.
Got some enemies coming in.
Yeah. Enough. Yeah, they are not worth our time. If you seek what we sought, you might as well turn back from where you came from.
Did you not find it?
No, we found it, and that fastidious maggot is in no shape to help you now.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, if you have the information that we need, I suppose you should give it over to us now, before anything gets worse.
Nothing will get worse for us. You see the tall, hulking figure grunt out, kind of a slow, mechanical, almost groan. No shape at all.
I'm
ready my
gonna take
longsword
I'm gonna
and
take a
shield.
moment to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yeah.
How long does that take?
listening.
It's an action,
Excalibur.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, one action.
The regal one sees you beginning the spell and just shakes her head. Fools, we will not fight you. We do not need you this interruption. They kind of bundle themselves up and start trudging on.
Should we just attack them?
Yeah, let's just run and attack.
Cool, everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I mean, why
Oh,
not?
buddy.
Let's see what happens.
Let's fight. We haven't done any fighting. Hey, let's do some D&D fighting stuff.
All right.
11.
Nice.
14.
Also 14. You can go first if you want to.
I got an 8.
No.
It's not terrible.
No, but it's not great.
All right. Sorry, I gotta get there.
Do battle music. Yes. I don't even remember. What's the girl who sings that song?
Vanessa Carlton.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
Vanessa Carlton is the theme.
So you said they're like they're snake people, right?
One
No,
of
I
them
think they're-
spoke with a snake-like voice.
One of
although,
them.
I don't think they're all the same.
yeah, they're all
Okay.
very different. You can
They're
see a
all
little bit
different
of them up on the monitor
creatures.
up over there.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to go to the right.
Sure.
Battle music.
Nice. As long as it's not
like-
copywritten.
A literal.
Sorry?
I don't know. It's a playlist.
Some playlist.
I just searched battle music.
Battle music.
I don't know what it is. Hans usually has a very specific playlist that he uses.
Hans. Yeah, I don't know. I do like having music during D&D, but I never like cue it up ahead of time or anything. So I'm just like, man, I guess that happened.
He does. It's very upsetting sometimes. Because you're just like, oh god, this music is making me nervous. This is not good. It hasn't changed. Remember that one time that he didn't change it back, and I was like, are there still enemies?
No, we
He's like,
got
oh no,
them all.
no, no, sorry.
All right. Cool. So they try and pass alongside you guys, and you they kind of hear the unsheathing of steel on your end and the casting of incantations, and the female of the group, seeming to be their leader, kind of whips her head around. I said we would not fight you here, but if a fight's what you want, and she starts muttering in an arcane tongue, channeling some power through her. Let's see. So she's going to kind of point her fingers at you, Karsten, and you're going to have to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay. Did 13.
Okay. So you kind of let's see. You as you're staring at her and you hear this like arcane energy being directed in towards you. You just your whole mind starts going blank. Everything that you forget who you are. Your intelligence and charisma scores will be both set to 1.
Oh, that's bad. I can't cast spells now.
Yeah, your tongue kind of like lolls out of your mouth, and you really you absolutely forget what you're doing here. You don't understand language, spells, tactics, literally anything. You are just shy of being like unable to function as a
Is
creature.
that a condition? What is that? Is that a condition? Is that a?
So if you have knowledge arcana, you could use a reaction to find out what's happened to him, or are you just asking?
I'm just
Like
asking.
game terms?
Yeah.
He's been affected by a type of spell.
Okay.
So it's some magical effect.
Okay.
As she does that, the lizard-like creature you see his arms kind of like buckle and bulge, and they turn into like this wreathing mass of snakes.
Ooh.
And he strides towards one of the two of you who are up front. Probably VMAC, seen a giant to bring down with these poisonous snakes.
Uh-oh. Poison, huh?
And he's going to have his little snaky boys try and bite at you.
Okay.
Let's see. What is your AC?
13.
Okay, so one snake bite hits you,
Whoa.
and the next one does not.
Your
So you're
AC
gonna
is
take
13.
Yeah.
So you take 5
Is that
pierce.
bad?
It's not great.
Mine's
Not
18.
great, but it's okay.
How was yours 18?
Because I'm a paladin.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
I think a fighter would have a higher class. Well,
It
that
also
and
depends
that's
armor
on
do
also-
you
it
have?
depends
I
on
was
what
given-
armor you're
yeah,
wearing.
you have the chainmail, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just was given leather armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So these snake arms kind of lash out at you. The first one biting into your flesh, dealing 5 points of piercing damage and another 7
shit.
of poison.
No, don't
These
do that,
guys are-
sir.
These guys must have rolled crazy initiatives.
They
So the
did.
piercing and the poison.
God damn it.
Are those something special that I need to do?
You can just pull them all into your hit points. Sometimes you might have like resistance to poison or something, so you
Yeah.
get
I do.
half those ones. That's
Okay.
nice.
I
Yeah.
don't.
And then Hesperus, it is your turn.
Oh, great. How am I near one of them?
Yeah, you're kind of right up close to the snake man. You see a tall, hulking, that mechanical sounding creature kind of striding towards you guys, and the dark cloaked one is looking as if he might be making a move to circle around. The leader is just still kind of like locked eyes with Karsten as he just like gets completely out of it. You've never seen anybody this out of it before.
Okay. And so what I'm yeah. I'm gonna go after the snake one, I think.
Nice.
Is what I'm gonna do. And I would like to use Excalibur. It's a long sword.
Oh, sweet. Chop him up.
Yeah, that's my goal. Okay, let's see here. 18 to hit.
You definitely hit him.
Okay. And I need where's my fucking D8? There it is. Sorry. Okay. 14 damage, slashing.
Okay. Nice.
14 slashing damage. I do get 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, go ahead and make another
So
attack.
I'm
then.
gonna hit him again.
Nice. Excalibur whistles through the air and chops one of the snakes off of his arms.
Sweet.
Nice.
kind of hisses and pulls back from you.
Oh, that's a. Hold on.
Uh-oh. What happened?
That's a 25.
Oh,
to
very
hit.
nice. Was it a natural 20?
No, it was an 18. But I
Okay.
have a +7 to hit. Okay,
Hell
and
yes.
then another 9 damage, slashing damage.
Nice. So yeah, you kind of carve a couple of snakes off of one arm. And what do? Do you lunge at him in like big barbaric strokes, or are you more of a dexterous kind of paladin?
I'm a little more dexterous because I am carrying a shield.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Wait, does that include my dueling fighting style?
I think that gives you
I
a
think
bonus
it
on
inclu-
attack.
It does give me a bonus.
you're
It's a
one
bonus
on
to
one.
damage rolls. You get
It's
a
a bonus to
plus
damage,
2 for dueling.
But I wasn't sure if that was included in my
It
thing. I don't think
it probably is.
Is it?
What
What's your
what does it
strength?
say? What is your plus on
Okay,
that?
my strength is +3.
Your strength is +3. And what does it say on the damage for your weapon? Like 1d
1d10.
a d10 plus what for?
Well, it's actually I'm rolling it's versatile.
Okay.
So the d10 is versatile. It's a d8 and then I have a +6
Okay.
To hit or for damage?
to damage.
Okay.
So
Then
it
yeah, I
sounds
think
like
I
that's
think it's
probably
added on.
That
then.
is added. Okay, great.
I believe so.
Nice.
Your strength
I
is
won't worry
plus
about it.
3.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Mm. Yes.
Oh, it's a magic sword, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a +1 longsword.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
magic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Then
that
yes,
all
that
makes
is
sense
that is
then.
all added together then.
Yeah. Okay, great.
So, yeah.
And then my other this is just a game question.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know moving right after opportunity, strike of opportunity, does Misty Step provoke an attack of opportunity?
I don't.
Far
think
as I
so.
know, it should not because it's an instant teleportation.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
don't really
I
get
think you should
they
be
don't
able
get the
to do that.
movement to do that.
Okay. Because that's a bonus action, and I think I want to.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, I want to Misty Step, but I don't know where I want to Misty Step to.
Right.
Because I can't visualize where they are in my head.
So there's the Snake Man is kind of up in your face,
Okay.
biting VMAC, and you're slicing off one of his arms, or
Okay.
slicing off parts of his arms, which are now multitudes of snakes. The large groaning metallic creature is kind of right behind him, heading towards you guys. The darker cloaked one seems like he's circling around, and the sorceress who's in charge is kind of locked in mental combat with Karsten.
Is she close enough for me? I can Misty Step, I can teleport 30 feet. Is she close enough for
She's
me to
within
get?
30 feet of you.
Can I get
definitely.
behind her?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to Misty Step to behind her, please.
Okay.
Great.
Sounds good. You're there.
All right. That's it. That's all I can do.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah. So you kind of taking your defense into under consideration. You block a couple of snakes as you whisper Excalibur in there, slicing off a couple of the snake limbs, and then just vanishing in a puff of snow and appearing right behind the sorceress. Karsten, is your turn.
Can I do anything?
So
What this
let's
condition?
see.
Yeah. What is it? What is exactly happening if both my intelligence and wisdom are at 1?
Hit something.
I probably don't even have the capacity to figure out what's going on if they're that
Oh,
low.
really?
Yeah.
Beasts
So you-
usually have an intelligence of 3. That should give you an
Oh.
idea. Yeah. I'm
Good question.
I'm screwed right now.
So you do take 15 psychic damage.
Oh.
You can recognize your friends.
Okay.
You can follow them and even protect them, but that's about all that you can do.
I can protect them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that he's being attacked right now then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are your?
But I can't cast any spells or anything, can I?
No.
What are your hit points?
42 minus 15.
Okay. Okay, so 42 is your full.
Yeah, 42 is my full.
What's the difference between your wisdom modifier and your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence is +4. My wisdom is 0.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I asked you for a wisdom modifier earlier, and it's actually supposed to be an intelligence modifier.
Oh, for the save?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you still take the damage, but you're able to actually ward off the worst effects of this spell.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel your mind kind of numbing down, but you're able to just with your intense intellect power through it, and you don't actually go down to 1 in charisma and intelligence. Sorry, that was my bad.
Okay. All right, no worries.
That's what
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
also just checking because I'm
if
close
it-
and I have lay on hands.
Okay. Yeah. If it had been an intelligence saving throw instead, I would have had a 17 because I rolled a 10.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to.
Okay. Cool. So I sort of get dumbfounded for a moment and then fight it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You do
Okay.
still take the psychic damage.
That's
so.
yeah. That's totally fine. Whew. Well, shaking it off and getting particularly perturbed by this sorceress, I am going to cast. Well, I see that she's behind her now. Yeah. Okay. Then I am going to. I'm just gonna cast. I'm gonna do magic missile. All 3 darts at her.
Perfect. That's an automatic hit.
It is.
So you just get a roll.
Sorry,
I get to roll the damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Soft spot in our heart.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll
good one.
1d4 for all of them, or roll?
You can roll them all individually.
Okay.
Unless you'd prefer to just roll one.
No, I'll do all 3. That sounds fun. It's not bad. So all together, they do 10 force damage.
Nice. So yeah, she kind of staggers back, thinking that she had just completely like melted your brain, and instead she's hit with the force of your arcane power.
Great.
You are beneath me.
Don't
Anything
get
else that you want to do,
handsy.
Karsten?
Am I? What are there any enemies directly near me right now?
No,
I'm far enough away from them.
you guys are all within about 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
Just because you're close enough during the blizzard to even be able to make out targets.
Right. Okay. Then I'm just going to stay where I am.
Perfect.
Right.
VMAC, it is your turn.
Ooh, am I close to anybody?
Yeah, you are getting gnawed on by
You're
the
in front of
snake-armed
the snake.
man.
The snake-armed man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. Let's attack him.
Nice. Go for it.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna go see if I can find the air
Oh,
conditioning
that's
controls.
bad.
Yeah,
it's
go
gotten
for it.
really hot in here
This is-
now.
This is unpleasant.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
5. Right when I'm
Wait,
doing
that's a 12. That's a D12.
What? Did I? Oh, shit. You're right.
I was like, that's not going to
Oh,
give
no.
you enough to
That
hit.
That won't ever work.
They look the same.
Ooh, that's much
16.
better.
They look the same.
Yeah.
And then
They
you
do,
also,
though.
since you're attacking, you also get your plus to hit from your weapon,
Oh.
which should be down by your weapon.
Yeah, it's going to be
gonna be
that center kind of panel. Like
So
above
are you
his
are you
stuff.
shooting him with an arrow?
No, it's too windy. I got my D8 right here for my longsword.
Okay, good choice.
Everyone.
So you definitely hit no matter what.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, go ahead and roll that damage for your
Let's
longsword.
do it. 1
Plus
Do you have
what?
a-
Plus your
modifier.
strength.
for my strength.
Yeah, your
Oh,
strength.
it's an 8.
What?
Yeah, because I have a +7 strength.
How do you have a +7
Because
strength?
I have a 19 strength. Because I'm
Oh.
a fucking beast, and my modifier is 4, and then I have like buffs to make
Okay.
it 7. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit. Okay.
Not bad.
So yeah, for landing the worst hit possible that you could on this
Still do
guy.
8 points
You-
of damage.
yeah, you still actually carve him up a good amount. You hear him kind of hiss and pull back from you a little bit. Kind of just like venomous ichor dripping from his wounds that have been
Oh.
laid into him by both you and Hesperus.
Nice. How far did he pull back?
Just about, just like flinching
a little
distance.
stagger.
Yeah.
Flinch, not
Okay.
enough to provoke a
Yeah.
attack for opportunity.
Let me attack him again. I can do
you have
that
a
because I'm a
multi-attack?
fighter, yo.
Cool, go for it. Roll another attack against him.
All right. Oh,
Oh
you roll?
a 1.
Ah, yeah. I saw
So
that.
go ahead and
Uh-oh.
roll. Go ahead and roll a D100 right now.
Okay.
So your D10
Yeah.
twice.
Ah,
Or the 100 that he has.
is that 100? 0, 0?
That-
0, 0
so you
is-
have to.
Then you have to roll the other
No,
part.
that's a tens digit. So you roll a tens digit first. You have a 0.
Yeah.
So you can get a 1 through
so
a
it is
9 on a
tens digit.
D100.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Damn it. Okay. So,
So you got a
6.
6.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
No. So you rolled a 1.
No.
What happened? This is the worst possible thing that could have happened right now. You got kind of
Drop it, it
overconfident.
just-
I think I got overconfident. Yeah. Just a little bit.
What happens to you? Do you think your sword falls out of your hand, or do you think he kind of like slashes at you, or do you accidentally nick one of your allies?
Oh, am I close to one of my allies?
You
I
and
hope I
Hesperus are
don't.
both kind of like ganging
No.
up on this
No,
guy.
she.
Oh no, you
I
Misty stepped
teleported.
away.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
missed
So you'd have to
stepped.
like launch that sword, but it could happen.
Oh, I don't know. What's a good thing to happen?
I
Am I
think-
supposed to decide?
A good bad thing.
So I think you swipe in at him, severing a couple of snakes, and the next time he kind of gets a read on your form right away.
Oh, no.
Until he's
Okay.
obviously been in many fights in his life.
Okay.
And as the sword comes swinging in, he's going to kind of deflect it with one of his arms. The snakes are going to wrap around it. He just pulls it out of your hand, launching it across, lost in the snow for
Oh,
now.
come on, my sword. Okay.
Is that what you say to him?
Okay.
Yeah. He just kind of hisses, like, kind of bulking up in front of you as if he feels like he's just won a great victory and he's about to descend upon his prey.
Oh. I don't have
Um,
any actions, do I?
You can move. So what you can do with your movement, you can either try and move your full distance, but he'll
Okay.
get an attack of opportunity. You could try and just disengage from him, moving about 5 feet away, and you're doing it defensively, so he won't get that attack of opportunity against you.
But that is your
Disengage
action.
there.
yeah. There are some other options, but those are probably your two best at this point.
Okay, so it's just movement I can do.
Yeah, you've already used your main action,
Oh,
which
yeah.
lets you attack twice.
Okay.
If you have any bonus actions, I don't know, honestly. I don't
You could
think
second
there's-
wind, or
I do, but it's I have second wind and
or you can use your action surge. But
oh, I could use my action surge, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll use that action surge and I'll take out one of my hand axes.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. I got a shield and a stupid axe. All
So,
right.
so
we
your
got-
hand axe you can
Stupid
actually draw as part of your movement. So the action surge
Oh, I
gives you
can?
another
That
action.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Who
so
invented
instead
this
of your
game?
movement.
No, movement, that counts.
Gygax.
Pulling in.
Yeah.
Gygax invented this game.
So
Gary
actually it's pretty-
Gygax.
Weird.
Yeah, you're able
weird
you're able to
guy.
kind of just push yourself
Okay.
through
well, then I
this
guess I don't
through
use
getting
that.
disarmed.
yet.
You don't
Okay. I
want to?
think you're
Well, the
probably
action
next
surge you could use to attack with the hand axe.
I could. I don't know how much health this guy has.
He seems
this
like he's
guy.
still even with the hand axe in hand, he
I feel so much
feels
better now that you
or
turned
he
it on.
thinks that he's going to win this fight.
Okay.
Well,
You
I'm
get that read on him.
How's
5
he-
feet away.
How's he looking?
He's lost some
I mean, he's
snake
lost some
arms.
limbs,
so
but, like,
How many snake?
Does he look like he's kind of
How many
hurting?
snake arms does he
he's hurting, but he's not,
Not
like
super hurting. Okay.
yeah, not terrible.
Snakes.
So let's see. The
Well,
ju-
when I begin my next turn, can I begin with that movement too?
you can't save the movement. You could do something where you say, "I want to hold
Well, I
like
have
the
2
rest of
hand
this."
axes. So I want to throw one now at the beginning of my next turn, take one out. Is that
Oh,
possible?
so you'd have to use your action surge to throw the hand
Yes.
axe. Yeah, and you're kind of like point blank with this guy. Unless you want to, as part of your movement, disengage from him 5 feet, whip your hand axe out. That's all your movement,
Oh, I thought
and
I
then
did
use
that
an
already.
action surge to throw.
Let's do that because it's too windy. No, it's windy, but I got a heavy axe. I
And
think
you
it'll be
did
fine.
practice a lot on that wretched back in the barn, Dis.
Absolutely.
You know how to split a skull open.
Yeah, and I do have archery. So
Cool,
I get
so-
+2 on this.
So yeah,
yeah,
not even
great.
being phased on your on being disarmed. You step back from him, pull out a hand axe, just launch it straight at his face. Go ahead and do a attack roll. Let's see how you do.
All right. Hey.
Nice.
Okay. So that
you-
one's just the
So I'll be
that plus my
plus your
what?
strength.
plus your
But is it
strength,
strength
plus
and
your
Strength
pro-
plus your
range?
proficiency bonus.
So it's not dexterity.
it would
not,
be
not for
dexter-
not for a thrown weapon. So like a hand
yeah,
axe,
that's
it
true,
has
that
to
is
be
true.
strength
Oh, okay. Well,
based.
then I don't get +2, but it's still going to be better. So 15.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to back up and just launch it straight at his snaky face.
Nice.
What damage do you do with
it's
that?
D6 for that one.
Yeah, plus your strength. bonus.
3 plus that's 10.
Nice.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you actually
I know,
get
right?
better with
Jesus
this thrown
Christ.
axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of like clips into his shoulders, like spouting out a bunch of black and green blood. And you hear him just hiss, this long snaky
Nice.
tongue come out in your direction. And yeah, he looks like he's doing a lot worse now.
Oh, good.
All right.
Should have went for the head.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, you get it.
So the large,
Oh no!
so the large creaking,
Metal.
yeah, metal creature moves slowly forwards, and I think he's going to probably head towards you, seeing as you're behind the sorceress. So he kind of just clunks through the snow. You hear this creaking of ancient, like pitted armor
Gross.
moving towards you,
Gross.
and
Gross. That's so gross.
All right.
and he is going to, swing this long-handled axe-headed glaive towards you.
Okay.
What is your armor class?
I have an 18.
Nice. So one blow glances off of your armor, another blow finds purchase in between the cracks, and the third blow lands as well.
Okay. Can I want to do Hellish Rebuke.
Cool. What does that do?
3d10.
Fire damage.
So Hellish Rebuke is cast when taking damage. Creature that dealt damage. 2d10 plus 1d10
Per
spell level.
yeah.
Fire damage.
Yeah, you
Nice.
cast it as a second level spell, so it's 3d10 fire
Yeah.
against someone who just attacked you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll that. You are going to take 18 total slashing damage from the
Okay.
2 blows that were able to sink in between the cracks of your armor.
Okay. And then 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah,
to him.
from Hellish. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, he looks unhappy that you explode in this aura of flame as his glaive finds purchase on you.
I'm just pulling out all the fucking stops right now, guys.
You
Kind of
just-
what we need to do. They apparently have the information we need.
You hear him kind of grunt out slowly. You singed me.
Yeah.
Singed me. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So the cloaked one is going to circle around. He kind of locks eyes with the cat, seeing maybe an equal here.
Ooh,
Fuck.
rogue
Man,
fight.
that really damaged me. Shit.
He's gonna.
That's cool.
You see this short sword kind of like slip out of his belt as he charges towards you.
Oh, fuck you, motherfucker.
You've got uncanny dodge, I think, as a reaction. So if he hits
So
you, you can
go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, do try. Actually, plus 3, right?
Yeah, 16.
All right. So as he charges towards you, you see that he's planned this out. The sun glints off of the short sword, and he blinds you for a quarter of a second, kicking snow up into your face, and you've lost complete sight of him.
Fuck you!
You just feel a blade sinking into your side.
No!
Possibly.
Can I?
One hit. What is your AC?
Her AC's 15.
15.
So you feel one blow sliding off of the leather armor that I'm guessing, or off of all the furs that you have over you.
Studded leather and stuff.
Another one cuts deep into your
No,
into your
I want
gut.
uncanny dodge. Get away from me.
Yeah. So there you go.
Can you uncanny dodge
She
from
can.
a
It's-
regular attack?
Yeah,
It's
it's a
a
reaction.
reaction.
So when she gets hit by an attack, she halves the damage of that attack once per round.
Once per round.
Yeah,
Nice.
she can do it.
So
It's a
so
reaction,
one of the
though.
attacks.
Okay.
So there,
Well, the ouchie one is the one I want to.
yeah, there are going to be 3 short sword blows against you. One that slides off, nicking off some of your,
My furred
the
cloak or
furs,
something.
and then 2 others are going to puncture into you.
No. Okay.
Well, yeah. So the
whichever one
first
hurts more is the,
the
one I
first
wanna
the first
dodge.
one sinks very deeply into you, but you're able to kind of get out of the way. It's
Okay.
going to do a total of 21 damage.
Ah,
so halved
uncanny dodge.
to 10.
Yeah.
halved.
So you just
10?
take 10 damage from that one, and you kind of hear him grunt in annoyance. And the next
guys.
blow will only do 7 damage to
We're
you.
so fucked.
Okay.
Okay. So 17.
No, we're not. We're gonna be
So
fine.
I'm taking 17 total damage.
I'm back in action. I got things to do.
That's good. I'm glad. Please do them.
So, Calico, it is your turn.
Not great. Okay. So homie just attacked me.
Homeboy. Wait, metal homeboy?
No.
No.
The cloaked, kind of darkened one.
Oh, cloaky one.
Yeah.
Metal homeboy. What is he using to hit me? Because he hit me 3 times.
This really long glaive.
Oh,
Kind
okay.
of like a crazy curved
Got it,
axe
got it,
head
got
at
it,
the
got
end
it.
of a
Okay.
pike.
Yeah.
It's up to you. When you
Damn,
do that.
he hit me 3 times. Jesus.
My
Yeah,
spells
he's-
are more ranged.
I mean, you
He
can do
moves
colors,
pretty
but
quickly
it's
when he
spray on
attacks,
them.
though.
It's like so-
Quicker than it
It's a
seems
cone
like he
of
would.
damage.
It's not. It's not damage. It's but it like it'll do
Definitely
a-
quicker than he
blind,
speaks,
I'm
that's for sure.
That's, yes.
which can help, or you could do sleep on him. I mean, if you take someone out of the fight with that, color spray lasts for like a round or something.
Yeah, it's 1 round. So
Yeah.
I sleep is 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to try to cast color spray on this mofo.
Nice. Go for it.
I don't know what I need to roll here.
So there's a.
Help me.
So you roll 6d10.
Oh fucking hell.
So here I'll give you 4. So roll 4 of those and then roll 2 more. Ooh, nice. All right, so that's that's 21, 29, and then roll 2 more. 29 plus 4, so 33. So if he has 33 HP or less, he is blinded.
Okay.
Because it's a 15-foot cone. She just goes with a bunch of color.
If he has 33 HP or less.
Yeah, 33 HP or less.
Okay, so it does not.
Nah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Probably need to damage him some first.
Okay.
So yeah, these colors kind of. It looks like this, like aurora bursting out of the ground towards him. You guys see like ridiculous magic going on over in this rogue fight.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
Is
your
anybody
action.
else within? Is anybody else within that a bad guy?
You,
not.
you could. Let's see. It's 15 feet.
It's a 15-foot cone
15-foot
from her.
cone. So from me. So if anybody else is within 15 feet,
I think you could catch the blackguard or the like large hulking armored brute.
okay.
Does he have less than
Does he
33
have less than
HP?
30?
He decidedly does not.
Yeah, fuck it. I
Alright.
just thought I'd ask. It's worth checking.
You just see almost like the colors absorb into his armor. Actually.
Oh, weird.
Okay, well, I fucking did that.
Well, now you can probably use your cunning action to disengage. Get away from
I
him.
can use a bonus action to take the dash, disengage, or hide. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of step back from this guy.
I disengage.
Yeah.
And then move away.
Yes.
Make him chase you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still use your movement. So you
Got
can
the
move
30
30
foot.
feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So which way are you headed? Back towards where Indus had dropped you off, or?
Well, I mean, I could use feline agility. I don't really need to use feline agility yet. I'm not gonna worry about that just yet.
Okay.
Anyway, what? Yes, I gotta get away from the duder. Yeah.
Cool. Which direction are you going? The way that you came, or the way that they came from, or off to one of the sides?
Just off to one side.
Cool. So yeah, you disengage and you scamper off through the snow, bleeding a little bit through the furs.
Hissing.
You hear the sorceress kind of getting pissed that this hasn't already been taken care of. Finish them, fools! We don't have time for this.
Bitch.
Exactly.
After we're done, you're not gonna have time for anything. Cause you're dead.
So she's
Just hoping.
She kind of gestures at the snow, and this giant gout of flames burst up between you guys. So kind of you are right next to her, so
Yeah.
you're not cut off from it. You're gonna see her face disappear behind flames, Karsten. Calico and Vimok, you guys are on the other side of this as well. So-
she's the only one with them.
You're the only one on that side.
Behind her.
Yeah. So as she casts that spell, you can take an attack of opportunity on her.
Fuck yes. Get her. Get her. Get
I want
her.
to do that. That's not good.
Oh no.
But you got plus.
You never know.
It's 9.
Yeah, so kind of surprised by this like slight burst of warmth that you got. Your grip kind of fumbles on your
Yeah.
magical sword.
Whoa.
Doesn't find,
Yeah.
isn't able to get into her.
That's okay. All right.
So
Well,
then
I tried.
you hear her shout out, Sasava, put them to sleep. You hear the hissing creature kind of turn its attention from you, VMAC.
Okay.
And is going to let's see, kind of just see like his eyes almost turn into swirls, and these snakes from his hands kind of stand up at attention, looking at all of you guys in the eyes. You can see him perfectly well through all the snow. So I need everybody except for Hesperus to make a Constitution save.
Don't fuck me.
18.
Nice.
Oh man, it rolled off out of my thing, but
Uh-oh.
that's a 12.
Oh fuck me.
Oh no, do you roll a 1?
No,
No,
I
so
rolled a
Oh
3.
man, I want a 1.
No. So I have a 4.
Okay.
Mine's 12.
So the two of you, these snakes, kind of just like lock eyes with you, and you just feel heavy. The cold is kind of like seeping into your bones, and you just feel like it would be Why are you fighting? It's time to just go to sleep.
Can I use a luck point?
I don't know. What does that say?
Use one of 3 luck points to roll an extra d20 for attacking, being attacked, an ability check, or a saving throw
Yeah,
before
you
the
can.
outcome is determined.
Before it's determined? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can use that now.
Can I roll my
Yeah, go ahead and roll your
roll a
d20
D20.
again.
Roll-
19?
Oh, that's way better.
19. So plus 1, so 20.
Yeah, so as you start getting tired and you kind of like feeling like you're following along with this
I'm
hypnotic
asleep.
pattern, you just like a bit of ice kind of lands on your eye and makes you have to blink and turn away from this, giving you enough time to wake up, come back to your senses, and you just see Karsten kind of crumple to the snow and sleep. I know.
And yeah, they're hitting me good.
It's not that's a condition, though, right?
All right, Hesperus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Asleep is a condition. Hesperus, you are. There's a wall of flame behind you,
Yeah, you can
and you're
literally
face to
run
face
over
with
and,
this
like,
sorceress.
shake me
What are you
awake.
doing?
Oh, she's turned around now.
Oh yeah, she's looking at you.
Okay.
It's rough.
Well, I'm gonna attack her.
Go for it.
It's like, fuck. Actually, can I use? I would like to. Can I use my bonus first? And
Yeah.
do branding smite.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so did that, and now I'm gonna try to attack her. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That definitely hits.
Okay, and then I have. Hold on. I have to get
No
up all
worries.
my shit. Okay, so 12 slashing damage. And then
Nice.
14 radiant damage.
Oh shit. Very nice. So yeah, there's this like burst of holy light that exudes from Excalibur and kind of sears her flesh and her soul as you cut into her.
Hot.
You hear her slightly whimper for a second before she catches herself and resumes its stern upper lip. Any movement that you want to do on your turn?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I can't really move without provoking an attack.
Yeah, and you have your back to this flaming wall.
Yeah, and I have a back to a flaming
You
wall. I
essentially
can't really
enter the
back up.
ethereal plane.
Yeah.
So no, I don't. I'm gonna just fucking stare the
Which
bitch down.
you can, like,
Okay, nice.
avoid attacks
Um,
and things for like as long as it's
Karsten,
yes.
you have horrible nightmares.
Oh great.
Your snakes slither over you, and actually,
Like snakes.
you see the sun slowly become eclipsed as a serpent coils itself around it and devours the sun entirely.
Oh shit!
What the
You go to make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom? Oh man.
Snack friends.
Snake friends.
Snake
please.
Danger noodles.
That's not bad. That's a 17.
You're able to maintain your sanity as you gaze upon
Let me tell you some of these.
something horrible, something from beyond, something that even you, a master of the arcane and who's gazed upon the abyss before, this is something you have not prepared for.
I'm a little
Okay,
confused
so I
about
have
where I am.
one
How did I
second
get
level
here?
left
And
that I can use. But I have.
Yeah.
but I'm holding on.
All right. So VMAC, it is your turn.
Okay.
You see Karsten writhing in the snow over there.
Oh.
You also have no weapon since you threw it at the snake.
No,
man.
I have 2 hand axes.
Oh,
right,
nice.
I do
Well,
have
you
another
currently
one.
have no weapon in your
Well,
hand.
okay. How far away did my sword land?
Honestly, right now you can't see it.
Oh shit!
It's
really?
It's snowing like crazy, and it's in
There's
the
still
snow
4 more
somewhere.
guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm out right now.
Also, I screwed up 2 things. One, my armor class was 15 because I
Okay.
forgot I had a shield. If they
Okay.
attack me again. And I haven't been adding my proficiency to any of this. So
Oh,
the attack roll, right? I do add the proficiency.
Yes.
But
Correct.
does my damage roll not?
No.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Damage roll's just the modifier. The attack roll has your proficiency
Oh,
bonus.
good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah. So you're doing it. You're doing it right.
He's 5 feet away, so I'm gonna take out my other hand axe. Still got my shield in there.
Nice.
Oof. Right?
Oof is right.
Gotta move up to this guy. And what is that only thrown?
You can use
No,
it
you
as
can
melee
chop
attack,
it,
yeah.
sure.
Okay, I don't know
Yeah.
the rules of this.
No worries.
Let's attack this guy with that hand
question.
axe.
Yeah, cool. Go ahead and roll an
Yeah.
attack.
Chop 'em.
Okay.
Chop, chop.
Oh shit. That is a 26.
Nice. You definitely hit him.
Nice. So that's a 6. 11
Nice.
damage.
That's insane.
Nicely done.
Yeah, you kind of with this little hand axe, you actually do a surprising amount of damage as you just get primal on him.
Cool.
Yeah, you carve into him. You see snakes just falling off into the ground, and as they hit the
Oh.
snow, they kind of just wither up into smoke.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if all of his snakes get chopped off? Do they do his arms?
You might find out soon. Who knows?
We might. I don't know. Keep
Uh,
chopping up
Yeah.
fucking snakes.
Was there a bonus action that you wanted to do, VMOC?
No, but I can attack him again.
Okay, go for
Oh yeah,
it.
because you got that
Let's do it.
multi-attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both do. That's really helpful.
12.
Nice. That does not hit though.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So yeah, he's once again kind of reads you on your first attack, even though he's being brutally assaulted. He
Okay.
backs up and
It's like
makes you kind of lunge
I have-
past
I have
him.
a shield.
Okay.
I can cast that spell, but it
So
hasn't been used for
the large creaking metallic man who's on the side of the flames with you.
He
him-
is now?
Yeah, he
Oh,
he
so
was
I
up
have
next to
two
you.
on
You have
my
two
side.
on your side.
Okay.
The sorceress and the metal man. And he's going to just kind of like lower himself and charge at you.
Oh, great. This is
Um,
not gonna. This is bad. This is not gonna do well for me. He really knocked me down last time.
It's
So go ahead and make
so the
a
DM can give inspiration if you have
strength
inspiration,
saving
basically,
throw.
you can
Okay.
use it to gain advantage on a roll.
18.
Still have it. You have it
All
as
right.
long as
So
you haven't
you
used
guys,
it
he
from
just
the DM.
charges into you and you clash with him.
Yeah. So you mark on
Do you
the
block
check
him
mark
on
that
your
you have
shield, or-
inspiration.
Yeah, definitely. Because I've got my
Okay.
sword in one and shield
So
up in front.
He's just like kind of ridiculously tall. He has this really long neck, kind of looking like a tower from some spire from some strange castle. And he's kind of like lowered it down and he's charging towards you. And you think the attack's coming from his head. He's going to like try and gore you. At the last second, he kind of turns around and just one-handed shoves you through the flames to the other side.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Jesus Christ. 16.
Nice. So you'll just take 7 fire damage as you get knocked back through the flames.
That's halved because she's resistant to fire. Yeah.
Oh, even
Oh.
better. So you only take 3 damage then.
Okay.
So yeah, you're actually pretty dexterous as you kind of like tumble through the fire and catch yourself. And you
Can
see
you imagine
the
if this was Haliax? It would be so fucked.
Oh, you'd be soup's dead, yo.
I'd be so dead.
so you kind
Okay.
of see the fire. You just see this like long metallic arm pushed through it,
Okay.
and it kind of is this momentary break in the curtain. And you see the sorceress staring at you coldly. With this champion of hers in front. As he withdraws his arm, the flames kind of burst back up, sealing them off from your vision.
Okay.
Let's see. You were still close to the. No, you ran away from.
Yeah, she
the...
disengaged.
I disengaged.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like look at you, nod, and head towards the direction that you guys came from, quickly through the snow.
What?
Okay.
They're leaving.
Oh, yeah.
Your turn, Calico.
They're leaving?
Leaving.
He's
you
leaving?
see him at least start moving in that direction quickly.
Okay.
Oh, running away. Running away, are you?
You say while sitting on your ass in the snow in front of a flame wall.
Yes.
Fair enough.
That's fine.
I do have a short bow.
It did.
Yeah, you
Super
could.
Major
windy.
damage.
You could draw it
to
as
a couple
yeah.
of
It'll
them.
be difficult to shoot through the snow, and he's ran about 60 feet. Well,
Ooh.
you ran 30 feet from him, so let's say you're like 75 feet away from him. He's running kind of perpendicular to where you went.
Okay, so he's still in range.
It would probably just be with disadvantage.
No.
He's still
it's
in range.
80
oh,
feet
it's
is
80,
short
and
bow.
so
But
he-
it
I
is
meant the
it is
wind.
snowy and windy.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it would
You
be.
still have a dwarf friend who's asleep.
Yeah, I can't do anything for
I
you.
can.
You can
Oh,
wake
I
me
can-
up.
Where are you? Where is everyone? Dude's running away from me. Paint me a picture.
So
Can she wake you up?
so there's this giant
by,
wall
like,
of flames
shaking you or
blocking
something?
you
Oh.
off.
If
You
I'm
just see
asleep, someone
you
can
just
take an
saw
action to wake me.
So you just saw Hesperus get thrown through the wall of flames.
Cool.
You cannot see
Well, maybe.
the giant, the towering black armored creature.
Uh-huh.
You can't see the
They're on
sorceress.
the other side of the flames.
You see the cloaked man running running in the direction that you guys came from,
Maybe
away
he has
from
what
you.
it is. He's like trying to
And
get
you
away.
see the snake man kind of like trying to read VMAC, though also getting hacked to pieces.
Okay. And you're asleep, and you're sitting, and you're hacking. I want to take a shot at him. He's running away. It makes me suspicious. I want to try to shoot him.
Go for it. It will be at disadvantage through the snow.
I know. What do I do here?
You
Shoot
roll
him in
your
the
d20
face.
Roll 2d20 and take the lower result when you have disadvantage.
Oh, fuck me. I rolled a nat 20 and a 5.
Fuck.
Oh.
Plus your
Disadvantage is
But my, what? Oh.
rough.
Which is
Two hit.
Would be
your
a
short
plus
bow.
6. I think?
11.
Oh.
Yeah, 11 to hit.
11 to hit.
Nice. So you actually lose sight of the arrow as it gets like about 30, 40 feet away from you. You don't hear any cry of pain though.
No.
Anything else that you want to do, Calico?
You can bonus action dash to get closer. It's like run after them.
Yeah, I could try. It's like, okay, I'm going to go after him a little bit. I'm going to dash.
Cool. So dashing, you'll go 60 feet
Dash
towards
through
him.
the snow.
Nice. Unless you want to use your like feline agility, which I think lets you go even faster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could do that and then dash, and then that would give you 120 feet of movement.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You
because
get in front of him.
feline agility doubles my speed. I can do it once. I can't do it again until I don't move at all on any of my turns. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to feline agility. I'm going to feline dash.
Okay.
Ooh.
You feline
Cat
fine.
dash.
Cool. So how far do you go?
She can go 120 feet. I believe.
Oh man. So do you run just up to him or do you run beyond him?
Can I run beyond him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get in front of him and turn around.
Nice. So if you run your full distance, you will be about like, what was that? Like 40, almost 50
Yeah.
feet in front of him.
So he
45
doesn't
feet in
turn
front
right?
of him.
No, and I'm just gonna run up to him. I'll just run
Yeah.
up to him.
Okay.
I'm
So
not great
like
with
right behind him or
numbers,
just
so-
like exactly in front of him. So you,
Like I'm gonna get like right up to him.
cool. So you scamper around and you kind of burst up. The snow's like spinning up around you.
Popping out of the snow like
God.
daisies.
All right. What movie was that from?
That's Mulan.
Oh yeah, I love Mulan.
Popped out of the snow like Daisy.
All right, so yeah, you catch up to him,
Okay.
and he sees that you're faster than he is, and
Okay.
you don't get any read on his facial expression, although he does look slightly impressed.
Okay. Cool.
So that was your turn. Let's see, you hear an order bellowed in a imperious woman's voice, and just in this like arcane tongue, and kind of centered on you. This like giant mustard yellow cloud of gas
Oh,
sprouts
no.
up.
Good. Good.
Yes. Yes.
Bring it on.
Let that happen upon me.
Yeah.
Yes.
How can she see him though? If he's
Uh,
on the other side of the flame wall.
You're asleep.
I know. I'm just wondering though. This is player, not me.
So she
Player asking DM.
she does move first, gets beyond the flame wall, and then you hear this
Okay.
these arcane words belched forth. And your vision is obscured by this like blinding yellow gas. You just see kind of snakes that you're still fighting,
Yellow gas.
and it starts burning into your
Oh
lungs.
shit.
No.
You're going to you see the snakes kind of like nip towards you and then withdraw quickly through the smoke.
Okay.
Hesperus, it's your turn. You're sitting on your butt.
Yeah, I want to get up. Is that my action to get up?
It is a movement to stand, not
yeah,
an
half your
action.
movement.
It's half my movement.
Yeah,
How,
so you still
how
have-
close is Karsten to me?
You probably within 15 feet, which would be
Can
the
I?
other half of your
Okay,
movement.
great. Then I would like to get up and go
Cool.
over to Karsten,
Yeah.
and I'd like to wake him up.
So the best way to
Can
do it
I-
is smack him.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
like. Can I
hit
do
me.
that? Okay,
It's
then
like
I'm just gonna.
gauntleted fists.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Do
smack
it.
him.
I'm not,
Oh,
I don't
man.
even care. Do it. Get me up because I don't want to.
I'm gonna wake him up. Do I have to?
Thankfully, he's a dwarf.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't break any bones.
Good.
Fellow.
Okay.
Nice.
Is smacking him an action?
That is.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And I was looking at my bonuses, and I don't
could ready another smite.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, I think I might ready a what's the other smite I have? Searing. Ooh, will that help? Well, we're in a cold place. Yeah, I'll ready the searing smite.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, your Excalibur kind of glows with this divine energy, which is still somehow commune to you through the depths of hell that you're in.
I have a strong faith.
Apparently. Hey, isn't your belief in the Order the Silver Flame?
The silver flame.
So does Excalibur kind of burst into silver flames when you invoke this power?
Yeah.
Nice. That's fucking sweet. Cool. So as you do that, Karsten, you see this serpent, after it swallowed the sun, comes towards you. You get the feeling of this onrushing thing. All of a sudden, you just feel a smack across your face. And you're looking up at this red-haired wild woman with a
glowing sword.
yeah, a flaming silver sword. Wake up!
Hesperus, is that you?
Okay. Make a Constitution save to not shit your pants.
I'm your new god.
Ooh, that's a 7.
Ooh, there's definitely some dookie.
A little bit of poo.
Don't even care.
Just all that. Just all that.
So, Karsten, yeah, you're laying on the ground. Hesper standing over you.
Okay. I stand up. Do I see any of the bad guys?
Yeah, you see the sorceress kind of beyond the curtain of flame. And that's about it. You see like 2 distant shapes off and this giant yellow mustard gas cloud.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you do with them, I'll follow the rest, and then I'm going to cast Fly on myself,
Oh, nice.
giving myself a fly speed of 60 feet.
So we're stuck with Snack Boy and Machine Man?
Yeah.
Cool.
What the hell's Machine Man?
The one that keeps
The
fucking
giant-
me up.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So you might.
I have the spell prepared.
that's pretty cool.
Okay. And then I am going to. How close can I get to the sorceress with my flying speed?
You
60
can move
feet.
about. So you took half your movement to stand up.
Right.
So you can still move about 30 feet, which would probably get you within like up to the sorceress.
I can get up to the sorceress.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do anything though because I used my action already.
It looks like it's filled in, but it's not.
Oh, that's probably all I'm going to do.
So you gonna fly up towards the sorceress?
I don't want to get right up next to her, but if I could sort of like get in the air above her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Get down, like looking down at an angle towards her.
Yeah. That's where I want to be.
Perfect. So yeah, you're up in the air and just winds whipping at you. Your mage robe's billowing around you as you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so cool.
Hell yeah. All right, so VMAC, it's your turn. At the beginning of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, absolutely. Not a problem. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh. 9.
You don't happen to be resistant to poison, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you have to spend your turn retching and
It's a stinking
Yeah.
cloud.
yeah, retching and reeling. So just this gas is burning your nostrils, your mouth, your eyes, your ears, even your anus. Everything is.
Anus?
Wait, what
You
about
feel
his
almost
anus?
like blisters,
Awful.
Oh
yeah.
no.
and just like you're trying not to breathe, and it still keeps getting in, and so you're about to puke. Just nothing feels good right now.
Oh, all of your orifices.
Yeah,
That's it. So that's it. I can't do anything?
correct. Yeah, you just retch and reel.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
So Hesperus, you hear a clanking of blackened armor.
Yep.
This kind of like stands out from, moves out
Yeah, this motherfucker.
from behind the flame wall.
Yep.
You fools.
This ass face.
Yeah. We are leaving now. It grunts out at you. Just at all of you guys. And,
I'm running after the other guy.
and you just see like the blackened, or actually, so his whole armor is black except for this almost like white clay mask over his face, and you just see that turn into like the most terrifying thing you can think of. Everybody roll a wisdom saving throw. Who can see him? So not blacksmith, actually not you. So just you and And Tate.
Oh,
25.
AKA Carson. Oh, nice. So it looks scary, but you've seen way crazier things in your time. So we'll just need Karsten to do that when he gets
Okay.
back. But yeah, you see this like giant towering creature, the Rook, just kind of looks at you
Okay.
in
How close
hideous
is he?
disrespect. He's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
So you are face to face with
I'm amazed.
with this thief looking guy, also known as the Cloak, and he kind of like you had spun around to encounter him. You see him kind of just like drop his stance, tumble around the snow beside you, and keep taking off running.
God damn it.
He's a slippery boy, so you won't get any attacks of opportunity.
Damn it.
Hashtag slippery boy.
That should be the name of this episode. Carson,
down
please make a wisdom saving throw again.
Another one.
Another
Yeah.
one.
Ooh, yeah, that's a 21.
Ooh, nice.
God.
So yeah, you just saw the Rook, that towering blackened armored menace. His white clay mask just like projected extreme horrors. But you just saw the sun get eaten by a giant demon serpent. So
Nothing
you're-
scares me now.
Yeah, you're kind of hardened to this stuff. So yeah, this guy just keeps taking off through the snow, moving about 60 feet away from you. Calico, it's your turn.
I was gonna cat climb, but that's cool. It is. So he's 60 feet away.
Run after him.
Okay, I'm gonna run after him, man. I don't know. He's trying to get away real hard. I'm gonna try to catch him.
You're gonna sprint after him also?
Yeah.
Cool. And can you use your feline agility again, or is that once
So
per...
she has to stand still for a turn in order to get it back, but you can bonus action dash. You can move and use your bonus action to dash, which will get you 60 feet, which will get you next to him.
That's what I want to do. Thanks
Okay.
for having it memorized.
I got you.
Nice. So yeah, you get up towards him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I?
You can attack
do
him.
you
Can
have
I
a-
attack him? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
What were you gonna ask me?
No, that's it. Go
Okay.
for it.
kill him.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cause I got cat's claws.
Swipe at him.
Go
I think
for
I'm
it.
gonna take a swipe at him
Oh yeah.
with my cat claws.
Nice. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Is that this? Yeah.
Yeah, attack roll.
Nope. Missed the shit out of him. Do not get him.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so
Yeah, that's an 8.
so your eyes are kind of like just feeling burnt from running
Yeah.
against all this white snow.
Yeah.
You just can't judge the distance to him. Your claws catch on a bit of his cloak,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Yeah. But
So
And I
you
use
guys
my
see the sorceress kind of just over this. She's going to peruse this arcane twisted tome.
I really wish I had counterspelled it.
I know.
Did not take it. I do a fireball.
That's nice. I
All
have
right.
nothing that will protect me against whatever the fuck she's doing.
You see her kind of charge towards the snake man who stepped out of the poison cloud, grabs one of his snake arms, and begins chanting some ritual.
Creepy.
Yep. You then see the snake man. What's he gonna do? You see him just kind of like shimmer and disappear.
Okay.
Fuck. Is she teleporting them all away?
It's
think
your
she
turn,
turned him
Hesperus.
invisible, but I don't know.
And of course, I have
no.
Searing Smite instead of Sun. It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah,
Okay.
she's about 30.
Is the Rook still near me?
I don't know. I know what she did.
He was standing where she was originally, so he's,
So he's-
about 30 feet away from you,
He's
towards
so
the
they're
corner
both
of the wall.
30
of
away
flame.
from me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
When that person disappears, does the firewall go away?
No, it does not.
is it a concentration?
That's what I was
It's-
asking.
you're wondering if
I
it's
was wondering if it was concentration,
It
but
must not be.
You did also see the snake man do something.
he did something.
More, yeah,
Okay, on my
But it
turn,
didn't-
you can tell me.
yeah. You can go ahead and make a knowledge arcana check while she's thinking.
I don't know which one of these fuckers to kill or to attack. She seems like she's more dangerous, but he fucks me up every single time.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Go with your gut. I got a 14.
You're pretty sure that she's preparing a spell, and the snake man, also known as the Maw, had cast some kind of spell. They didn't catch what it was.
Okay. But they were casting some sort of spell.
Yeah.
Where are you in relation to her?
Like floating above her. I want to say like
Okay,
maybe
then
15,
I'm gonna
20
go
feet
with
above.
I'm gonna go with Machine Man. I would like to move to him, and I would like to attack him with my longsword. And if I can, I would like. Well, here let's find out if I hit first.
Good call. You're attacking the machine man?
Yeah, Machine Man.
Machine man can.
Oof, that's not great. 14.
Yeah, he's just clad in this like ancient black armor that just repels your blow.
Okay.
Even the searing smite.
I'm trying it again.
You see the armor almost like sniff up some of the flames from it.
Creepy.
Very creepy. It does in the most creepy way possible.
Hold on. 22.
Nice. That one does hit.
Okay.
Do you still have the searing smite?
I
Or
believe
is
so.
that-
If the first, it's until you hit with it that it goes
okay.
off.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, so the flames kind of weaken as it gets close to the armor the first time, and they come back in a full burst as you swing up for a second blow, which does land.
Okay, so my second blow, and I wanted to aim for his face, his clay mask.
Okay.
If I can, but whatever I hit is what I
Yeah,
hit.
sounds good.
So that's 8 slashing damage and 4 fire damage.
Nice. So you kind of reach up as high as you can, but this like towering spire of a neck just puts that clay mask just out of your reach. But you are able to get a nice kind of like uppercut into the top of or like the connection between the neck and the face mask.
Okay.
And you do see a small drop of this like ancient, oily looking blood
That's
start
disgusting.
dripping down the black armor.
Okay.
Delicious.
Karsten, it's your turn. You've noticed that there's magic going on.
There's magic
You've
going
completely lost sight of the cloak.
on. Okay, but last time I saw him, he was next to the sorceress.
So the rook, the like giant guy. Yeah. Oh, you're talking. Okay.
Who was next to the sorceress? Because she went somewhere and cast
yeah,
a spell.
the snake man, the maw.
The Maw. Okay, so I've lost sight of the cloak, but I still
The
see
cloak
this.
has ran off, and so has Calico Jane. The maw has disappeared from sight. You see the sorceress, also known as the queen, standing there,
Yeah.
preparing some spell.
I'm like, oh no, you don't. And I am going to just sort of like do a little bit of like magic, and then just fire off a beam of like a bead of like a mode of light at her, and I'm going to cast Fireball on her,
Okay, centered on her.
centered on her.
Okay.
So that her, and if there's anyone next to her, have to make a dex save
Okay.
against a DC of 15.
And VMAC, you will also have to make a dex save,
Oh,
as you're in the
shit.
cloud, which is right next to them. But
Okay.
you're somewhere in there.
Oh, there's a cloud next to them? I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Dex save.
By the way, as my bonus,
17.
I was
Hey, you
preparing.
made it.
Oh, good.
Ensnared.
So you're going to take half damage.
Sounds good.
And then you said a dex. I'm doing a dex save.
You do
Yeah,
not have.
Oh, I
to.
don't have to. Okay.
All right, and they take
And what was the
8d6
DC?
15.
Okay, so you see her kind of like smirk at you as you cast it towards her, and she sidesteps the brunt of it.
Okay, but she still takes half damage,
Yeah.
which will be 30 points of fire damage in total.
Did you
is the
just
total?
kill me?
Do you fail your dex save?
No, we
No,
said I
he
gotta
made-
take half, right?
So you take 15.
Oh, okay. I thought you had counted
No.
your
No.
half already.
The total
gonna be
fire
angry.
damage from the fireballs is 30. If anyone makes their saving throws, they take half that, which is 15.
So you took 15.
Yeah, you took 15.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'll
I
remember that.
did. I know that he was there. Hold on. Was there a way that I could have positioned the fireball so it didn't catch him?
You don't
But-
know where he is in the cloud.
Oh,
She's standing
okay.
right next to the cloud.
So
So you could have done it like, yeah.
Okay,
he's
so I didn't
completely-
know he was in there then.
Yeah, and you
okay.
were asleep when he was in
Right,
there,
yeah, so I
it's-
wouldn't have known. Sorry, buddy.
man.
You're just gonna have to
Yeah.
take that one.
All right.
It really
But
just
I-
feels like the rest of the
I
burning that
guess
you're
so, yeah.
experiencing.
You're right.
So you actually so she's able to dodge the brunt of it, and you see this like shimmering next to her, and you hear this like in wretched howling, hissing noise come up from there, and you see this like shimmering form reappear as the snake man kind of slumps forward, one hand still held by hers as he lays on the ground now,
Okay, cool.
just in flames in this like frigid abyss.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And
Good.
if she was casting a spell, she would have to make a concentration check if she
That
took
is true.
damage.
Good call.
So-
And it's equal to half of the damage or 10, whichever is higher, I believe.
It's yeah, either half the damage or 10, so 15.
And you know more about magic stuff. Is that just an intelligence check? I always forget
It's
what's
it's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a saving throw, and then
Okay. So yeah, you see her kind of like buckle down to one knee as she's holding on to this like writhing flaming being, but you still see one hand just pulsing with arcane power. She
Okay.
just glares at you with pure hatred and malice in her eyes.
okay. And then with my movement, I'm going to fly because I still have 60 feet. I'm going to fly in the direction of
Calico Jane.
Calico. I still want to be able to have them in sight, though. I sort of just want to, like, if I can fly in their direction, but still have them in view.
Okay.
So I'll take altitude if I can to, like, try and, like, see. But again,
Nice.
snowstorm, I don't know.
Yeah, so you're able to kind of just make out the like vague image of two figures clashing, running, sprinting, slashing at each other, something like that. You don't know who's winning or who's who.
Okay.
But they're
But I
pretty
can kind
far
of see
away
them
by
off.
now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, yeah. I'll sort of hover up. I want to be sort of, like, out of reach of her for her to, like, cast spells. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
She'll
sounds
have
good.
she'll have range, obviously, but
Yeah, she's pretty far from you by now.
Okay.
Like, well, she's probably like moves.
I have
So she's
six-
like 30 feet away from you.
Oh,
She could probably still target you, but you're up in the air.
What happened?
Oh, Princess Leia.
we got people.
Hey, thanks for
Hey,
joining
what's
us, people.
going on?
Hello.
What up,
Yeah.
princess?
We just noticed.
Cool, so yeah,
Hey, girl.
great. Yeah.
you fly forward,
Guy. You can be guy, princess. It's cool.
Princess Leia. I
Whatever
think
you want.
that's
Whoever you
I
are.
don't know if
That.
I'm-
Somebody got that. Whoever
I
it
missed
is.
the D&D. Hell yeah. Oh, hi.
Hiya.
Hey.
Heyo.
We're happy that
Hi.
you didn't miss all the D&D. We're actually just in a battle with these like crazy ass dudes that you can see up on the screen. There's the Rook, that tall metallic clanking one who's been.
That's what he looks. Oh,
Oh
shit,
yeah,
I didn't even
I didn't even
look.
see those.
Yeah.
He has this white clay mask on, and he's
Is
just
the
been
sorceress the one
fucking with
that's all
Hesperus.
leggy?
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
her.
Lady girl.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, there's a sorceress known as the
There's
Queen.
Hulk mustard. Okay.
She's been
okay.
casting some horrible spells.
Oh,
There's
God, I
a
know.
nasty snake man who's been locked in combat with VMAC the
Oh, of course.
Pantsoiler.
And the
Yes.
cloak.
And the Cloak, who is having a chasey fight with,
Chasey fight with me.
with Calico Jane.
I'm throwing out so
Yeah.
many spells right now though.
I need all
Oh my girl, it's okay.
art of my character already. Yeah, throw up some art.
I'm a grill.
You're a grill. I'm a grill. It's okay.
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't even. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool.
I didn't
Thanks for
realize-
joining us. Thanks for chatting. I'm glad you didn't miss anything, really.
Yes.
A lot
Um,
of stealing and shopping.
Yeah, there were some shenanigans of acquiring items, but
Yeah.
I stole a bunch of cloaks and then I stole some bags. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Cool.
It's pretty
VMAC,
cool.
it's your turn. Make a Constitution save to see if any of this burning will stop.
You're deaf in time for the actions.
17.
That's really good. Yeah, you kind of hack what is the last of the last meal you had out of your guts. And you're able to kind of forge forward, but you are blind in this cloud.
Okay.
Grody, grody, grody.
What's up? Can I still do stuff?
Yeah, you can do stuff.
I'm like, let's get the hell out of here.
Cool. Yeah, you can move. Which direction are you moving in?
Forward.
Okay, you've been kind of like turned around a little bit. So go ahead and make a survival check to try see if you can intuit your way forward.
Just forward is
10.
him.
Tim?
I did. I got all of us some cloaks and mittens and like socks and all kinds of stuff. I knocked out the shopkeeper. I said I would kill him, but I didn't.
Yeah.
He might have bled to
Okay.
death. I don't know. And I stole a bunch of cloaks for everybody. And
Yeah.
then I stole some bags. We got a bag of holding and a bag of devouring.
We sure did.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! We
So-
should have been
minutes
using
left, so-
that.
Okay,
What's
yeah.
up?
So
Thinking about it right
you,
now.
You run about 20 feet to get outside of this cloud.
Okay.
It tears at your
You have the bag.
your
I have-
lungs
I
as
have
you
both
run
of the
through
bags
it,
'cause we didn't
and
give
you
them to
pop
anybody.
out relatively close to
I know what they are. Yeah.
to the queen holding the Maw's hand as
Oh,
this
good.
like this snaky form
That's
is
what I'm
writhing
thinking.
in
I'm
flames.
gonna, like, pull it out,
Sure.
fly on top of her. And
Yeah,
just-
you saw about 10 feet of movement left. You could probably clear the distance.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Let's get up to her.
Yeah, spittle and phlegm just rolling down
Yeah.
your chin.
Oh, I love
You're
it.
now
Just
no
spit
longer
it out
just the
there.
pant soiler. You are the everything soiler.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh, don't
All right.
worry. I'm flying around with
make an
poop in my
attack
pants
roll.
too. So
It just fell out of
she
your
scared the
robe.
crap out of me.
Yeah.
It just fell out of your robe, man. You didn't wear
Oh
those
yeah, I
boxers.
just sort of dropped out.
Yeah.
That's why I wear those robes.
29. 29 you definitely hit. Was that a
It's
natural
frozen
20?
It
now.
was natural 19.
Nice. Yeah, you hit.
Cool.
All right, guys. So
Shit's
let's
getting
pay attention to
nasty.
Blacksmith trying to
Yeah,
murder
7
this guy.
minutes left in the whole show, so
Yeah.
let's
Oh, man, we
get
gotta
it
wrap
down.
it
Do
Gotta
it.
hustle.
Do it.
All right.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
Ooh, what do I got? My axe?
You got your axe.
And
my
axe.
Come on,
sword.
come on,
Do
come on,
it.
come on, come on. And my
Let's
sword.
do it. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
nice.
It's going to be
Oh, no.
13.
13. Let me add this up real quick.
We like having you on the team.
Right.
Just FYI.
We do have some pretty
Okay.
hard hitters on this.
Yeah,
team.
you.
We got good stuff going down.
Sorry, how much damage was that you said?
13.
I added a bunch of other stuff up. Okay. You do really well, and you see kind of the like she is surprised to have you come tearing out of that.
Good.
You see her kind of like lose the spell that she had ready.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Next you hear her yell out, "Aldrian, to me! Rialdo can fend for himself." And the giant clanky knight runs towards her,
Okay.
and grabs onto her shoulder, and she puts like a commanding hand up on his. It's back to the cloak. He's going to once again kind of disengage from you, sprint forwards, and try and it's not just flat terrain here. There's like little mounds and hills. He's going to try and lose himself. Go ahead and make a perception check.
God damn it.
Why aren't you using your other die?
This one was rolling well, and now it's not. It's not great. That's what, a 5?
Okay, you do not know where he went. You honestly, he went in the general direction, but you have no idea where actually in that direction he went.
Son of a
It's your turn now.
bee. Well, I mean, there's no point in me following him. If I don't know where he went, there's no point in me continuing to follow him. Shit. Shit. There's like, yeah, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna stop chasing him then. If I've lost him completely, right?
Yeah, the snow just blinds you in every direction that you look.
She's like 200 feet from us?
Yeah, she's pretty far.
my
She
God.
can't see them at all.
No,
actually.
I'm totally
Oh.
I'm totally fucked.
So we'll just say that you're done there. Are you
I'm-
heading back towards the
Yeah,
group?
I'm just gonna head back towards
Cool.
where the group and where I came from because there's no way I can't track him in the snow.
Cool. So as you're heading back, you don't have any idea where they are. You guys all see the queen kind of grunt in frustration at that she lost that spell and yells out, "Cascada, lend me strength!" And she slips a small dagger out, slits both of her palms, flipping the blade between them, pushes the bloody palms onto both the maw and the rook,
Yeah.
and just barks out this treacherous word of power. And the three of them just disappear like that.
Oh,
God damn it.
shit.
No, we lost him.
So
Damn it.
that concludes this episode of Demon Break.
Son of a bitch!
Ooh.
Son of a bitch!
Those are
Really well.
You guys are
I
all.
was rolling really well.
You were. This was rolling well,
man.
and then it was rolling really shit.
This
Yeah.
guy.
I was kind of
I
sore
should've
from holding that book.
I should have. I should
Yeah.
have switched, but this one was doing. I thought you were gonna do really
Shoot.
good.
Seriously, these
Devour
green,
him
the
with
green
the
ones have
bag,
been
seriously.
giving me really good rolls today. They were my
Luck of the
babies.
Irish.
Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Both the die on.
Yeah, lots of shit happened today. Do you guys have any closing words you want to say, or something that you'd like to pursue next time?
Yes,
I forgot that
Goliath's
I
whole
could
goodness.
Find the rogue. I can
Oh,
still
yeah.
fly for like a few minutes, or like it's a total of 10 minutes, and that was only like a few rounds. So
And
I'm
you
gonna
do
tr-
see Calico Jane heading back towards you.
okay, well I'm gonna like survey around, see if I can figure out where that rogue is. But if I can't find
How-
it,
Go ahead and
how
make
long
a
have we-
perception check.
okay.
From when we got off from when we cast the spell, how long have we been, or cast the scroll? How long have we been here?
About an hour.
Okay.
Maybe actually like 2 hours.
Nope.
Okay.
Do all this other stuff.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. You look around and this guy has just completely vanished as if he was never there.
Oh, now I want.
And I
Now
can't-
I'm gonna find him.
Now it's personal.
Now it's personal.
So
You
yeah.
know we're gonna encounter these mofo's again, and I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah.
Are spells short rest or long rest?
Long
Long
rest.
rest.
Okay.
PSDM,
So-
did you say something earlier about me having inspiration?
You do have inspiration. When you have inspiration, you can
What?
declare that you're using your inspiration before you roll a d20 for anything.
Okay.
You get to roll 2d20 and take the higher result. You have to say it before you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's essentially like getting a advantage.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just I didn't remember, and then I remembered like 15 minutes ago, and then I didn't know
Well,
what it was.
You can definitely use that next week when we come back to Demon Break. Be sure to tune in right here on twitch.tv/Color Circuit Live. We'll be going live next Saturday. And if you want more role-playing goodness throughout the week, definitely check out Tales from the Undertaker on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Great show, really awesome DM all the way from Australia, so he has a funny accent. Tune in just for that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks for joining us.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Man,
All
we got,
right.
we got rocked.
I love that she was like devouring with the bag. And that's
Yeah.
just thought of that.